after a long slumber and many naps. Although, I guess that's the same thing. It's time for the horse. The horse?
Horse.
Oh, crap.
This is
Oh my gosh.
You were not allowed to type.
Oh boy. But we got a Liz cam. And I just hit my camera with my fingers and jammed them. So we're batting 0 for show.
My hair's still wet. I look great.
Liz looks great. I look like a train wreck because I am. How's everybody doing? Can everybody hear us? Is this a thing? Is it happening?
Yeah.
Is it on it? On it like a bonnet?
And yep, we have Liz cam.
That's right.
So
let's just say
good to hear. Glad that y'all can hear us.
we packed a lot in right before ReaperCon.
Yeah.
And then I packed more in. So I don't know why I do those things, but I did. And I don't even know where the last 2 days went. Couldn't tell you. They're gone. Liz knows because she pays attention, but I am just riding by the seat of my pants.
Yes. So we have is that Jeanette? G-E-N-E-T? I'm really bad with pronouncing names. So.
Okay, I knew a guy named Michael Janae. Is that Michael?
Janae, yeah. I think so.
Peace out. Peace in. Hey, dude, what's up? If that's you.
It is him.
Right on.
That's awesome.
Will we see you this weekend? No, it's next weekend. It's one of the weekends ReaperCon's happening. Having issues. Having problems. All that good stuff.
Zach said what song are you going to sing first?
I wanna kiss you all low. Oh wait, not me?
No.
Oh shoot.
Jesus.
And me every chance I get.
He said he's going to ReaperCon this year.
Nice.
Showing up as a VIP.
Oh.
Sweet.
Cool. Yep, Michael was there back in the old days.
He's gonna give you a big old smooch.
Sweet. Don't let Proctor see you.
Yeah, don't let Proctor see you.
Proctor's got the softest lips in the industry, but we're not going to tell
there.
anybody that.
Tell everybody that. Heather, hello. Who's here? Book Jedi's here. Shaken's here. Daddy, nice. Darth Daddy-O.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right on.
Crows and Bones. Trasharama.
Nice.
And Quindy's here. Hello, everybody.
I like all those things. Hey,
Gross Yeti.
For those who don't know or did know, look at Liz's little screen up here. See how I'm shaking it? It says Peachy because Liz started her own Twitch stream.
I did.
And she's Peachy on it. It's pretty cool. I'm Mr. Peachy.
You are Mr. Peachy.
And I like that. And so thus, I mean, I totally forgot that the House of X logo is like neon magenta.
Gross Yeti.
But I kind of went with the pink theme in honor of Liz today. Also, I just really like that shade of pink. So, sue me.
You like that shade of pink?
I do.
It gets really bright.
She's got it turned on the lowest setting, and it's like perfect. If she turns it on high, it's like you can't see anything. It's like looking at the sun, which is awesome.
Exactly.
Cool beans. You know what's funny is I've got a optical thing.
I'll type in the chat
right there.
Just so in case somebody.
Liz's stream in less than a week is one of the most watched streams on Twitch.
That is a lie.
That is a lie.
Actually, it's just kidding. It's Peachy XO. Yes, I got you.
That stands for hugs and kisses.
Yes.
Right?
Well, I don't know what else it would stand for. I mean, it might stand for something else, but.
Yeah, like Xavier Orentoff.
Hey, Frankie.
So, welcome back to the House of X. We didn't stop doing it. We just ran out of time, and we haven't done it in a while. And it's super fun, and I like hanging out with all you guys. It's like a paint night for us, just kicking it old school, and it's super fun. But we just haven't done it for a while. In fact, I can't remember the last time we did it, which is bad. It's really bad.
I could look back through the news thing in our channel or in our server.
You know, as they talk about the analytics and stuff,
just look at
ours are horrible.
Justin's messages.
Yeah, like, hey, where are you guys at? Is anybody there?
February.
So almost a year ago. Not quite, but yeah, it was a little hiatus. Like I said, I can't remember the last 2 days, and I can't remember the last 8 months either, so it works out pretty well. But we are glad to be back. And I've been pestering Liz. I'm like, you got to get your butt on camera during House of X because people love you. And so I finally got her to get on camera.
I am on camera, and the
Yep.
dog's next door.
We cue those dogs. It's like clockwork. We go live, dogs start barking. It's just the way it is. So see those eyes, Liz's eyes get crazy like that.
Sorry. Okay. So we have a question. And
Go. I feel like we're just looking at each other on the monitor.
That's basically what we're doing.
I have only one person to look at. It's you, babe. This is weird. I've never done anything where I've actually got someone else on the screen with me. It's kind of cool. I like it.
Well, you have. You've just not while they're in the same room as you.
Yeah.
So this is kind of a negativity question, but we're gonna ask it anyways. Is there anything about the House of X? Nope, just kidding. Sorry, I was trying to read two things at once. Is there anything about the Vex airbrush that you hate?
For me?
Yes.
That it doesn't come in hot pink.
Oh, that is a good answer.
Bam! That was when it first came out.
Ron,
I was like, we gotta roll with a hot pink. That would be sick.
Nobody wants that.
I think it should.
Lies
What?
and slander, trash.
You gotta be kidding me.
Slander. I want hot pink.
Yeah, hot pink would be super sick.
Airbrushes, what Heather said. Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. I'm missing. House of X works on Reaper time. It doesn't obey the normal laws of time and space. Cranky dog, that is absolutely correct.
It is very Reaper thing to do to just disappear for 6 months. I mean, Reaper doesn't do it, but that sounded bad.
No, no.
But Reaper is, I like Reaper because they kind of fly by the seat of their pants. They get stuff done, but it's like kind of, like you said, Reaper time. So we're working on mega Reaper time right here.
Yeah, or maybe they're just working on errand time.
Maybe it's
I think that's
flipped.
probably more accurate.
Yeah, this is probably errand time. Reaper has nothing on me.
Yes. Okay, I lost where I was. Yeah, everybody wants hot pink. Exactly.
It would be cool. I mean, it's got to be the right shade of pink. I'm very particular.
Well,
like if it looked like our whatever this is called, our HUD, that would be sick. That would be super sick. I'd be down. I would be down. I'd be rocking that thing all the time. I'd throw away. I have what, 3 or 4 black Vexes. They'd all be thrown away. That's a lie.
That's
But
a lie. You need them.
I need all that stuff. Like I got backup spare parts. Yeah. I'm hard on my equipment, so yeah.
Yeah, Yeti. He could use 2 Vexes and then just paint one of them pink. Probably not be a good idea.
That would. I don't know if it would stick very well. That's the
not.
problem. So like it would be cool if, I mean, and this is just like hypothetically if Reaper was listening to this whole thing and they were like to say have like Bones 7 or something coming up in a Kickstarter, and like the Reaper Vex pink version was part of that Kickstarter, maybe they could get enough ordered to where it would be feasible to produce them, because I know to get them what's it called when they put the coating on it? It's I can't.
I'm just letting you talk.
It's the they put in electricity and it powder coats it or something like that. Anyways, they powder coat the plating or whatever. Anyways, it makes the paint stick to the airbrush just like these black ones. And that would be sick, but we got to do a big production run. So it's not like something where they can be like, hey, let's do 5, you know, like that would not be a good idea because we'd all have $1,000 pink airbrushes, but which maybe wouldn't be the worst thing on earth. You know, you know who the ballers were. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't have one.
Yeti said, Reaper has nothing on you. You fly by the seat of everyone else's pants.
That's right. We do what we do.
Okay, so Harbor Freight has a nice one that was for $99, pretty quiet and standard connectors. But it may have just been the compressor. Oh, yeah, that is a possibility.
Yeah.
Hello, so hope you guys are going to be at ReaperCon next week. I have something for you. Aw, sweet. We
That's
will
awesome.
definitely be there.
We'll be there.
We will be there on Wednesday.
So I will say one thing that I don't like about the Vex, just so we're like, this is real, because I mean, I love my Vex so much, but this is the one thing that I actually noticed the other day, and Liz is checked out. So we still got her on the camera. It's awesome. Okay, so this is the Reaper Vex right here. Boom, you got it. There's Liz. You can get her reaction here. So this is what I don't like, and it's the only thing. And I didn't notice it was happening until the other day.
Echoing?
Are we echoing?
Yep.
Oh no. Oh, we have 2.
Mute one. Make sure.
The Sony paint cam needs to be muted. This one? Okay. How's that?
Is that better?
Hello, hello, hello. Check 1, 2.
Is that better? Sure. Fixed.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for
Awesome.
Bringing that up at the start of the show and not at the end like last time.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Remember that one time?
Like, by the way, you've been echoing the
Nobody
entire.
said anything the entire
You guys are so.
time we were streaming
You guys are way
until
too
the
nice.
end.
Okay, so this is what I don't like about the Vex, and it's the only thing. So I have this tendency. I've got these little holders that hold my airbrush to my desk, and I sometimes bump into my airbrush, or my foot gets caught in the hose, and I rip it out of that thing. Airbrush goes flying. I always have my airbrush, like the needle is always pulled back into the back of the airbrush. But the one thing about this setup, like on the Patria 105, it actually has a back thing that guards the needle in the back. So even when the needle is all the way forward, it sticks out just a little bit. And see that little bit of space right there? So what happens is even though I've got it tightened down, it falls out, and if it hits like this, it pushes the needle right through the nozzle. And so I was wondering why my nozzles were like, every once in a while, I would just have a needle that was way longer than it normally was. And that's the reason. So if I was to say one thing that I don't like about the Vex, it would be that. So if it had like a little guard back here, like personally, I don't need this thing, the thing that keeps you from pulling back the trigger. I don't need that on there. I would much rather have like just a little thing that guards the needle when I'm not using it. So, but that's a minor thing, not too big of a deal. I mean, you could always say, hey, Aaron, just pull the airbrush out from the hose and set it on your table so you don't knock it off. But why would I do that? So
Yes.
I think I will do that from now on. I know I do it in the garage now because the garage is really bad because it's like a 4 or 5 foot drop. So if I'm lucky and it falls down and hits the side, it's okay. Or if it hits the front, it's okay. But if it hits the back, it's not okay. Right through. So there you have it.
Yes. If you're clumsy, like
some people. I won't point a finger, but
Aaron. Yeah. Yeah. Just be careful.
Just be careful.
Jack said maybe don't kick it.
Don't get your foot caught in the hose. I know there's lots of things that I could do, but we have to think realistically, and that's reality for me. So I think probably my thing would be to not put it in those little holders. But I really like those little holders. Somebody gave it to me we had a weekend boot camp, and one of the students gave me a bunch of these airbrush holders, and I've been using them. Using them and losing them. All right. Any other questions? Anybody? I assume no one here is going to ReaperCon, right?
Lies. Also, I just forgot that I was on camera, so I'm just like doing weird dances because
that's why we have the camera up. Quite honestly, that's. We might just sit here and watch you the whole show.
Please don't. I do weird stuff. ReaperCon thing you speak of. Oh, you know. You know, yeah. Yeti.
So is
Heather, it? Oh my gosh, you guys.
Is it true that I'm making French toast?
I'm sorry, what?
Am I making French toast at ReaperCon this year?
Yeah, but we were not advertising that.
We're not advertising it. No one will know.
I can't afford to buy bread.
Well, BYO bread.
And the special stuff that goes in it.
What's that?
You know what it is. It's your secret recipe.
Oh. Super simple, but it tastes good. And that'll be really weird when no one goes to breakfast down at the at the hotel.
Alice said, I wonder if we could get a replacement chuck made to replace the block with the spacer you're talking about to provide both the guard and the blocker.
So, it's a possibility because this thing screws in. So if you had something that was the same size, I guess the hardest part would be figuring out what the, I'm sure there's ways of doing this, but figuring out what size this threading is, because I could technically 3D print something that went in there. Of course, then it would be brittle resin, but maybe if you like FDM printed it or something, but that would be pretty cool. And all it would need is to be like that, but then have like a couple little bars that come out that keep it from, that just protect the ball. Right there.
Hey, we got somebody saying that they're gonna pitch in for French toast. If you want to pitch in for French toast, you just send me a little DM on here.
DM.
Yeah, and then we'll get you added to the French
that stands
toast
for
group. Don't
tell nobody.
No, that's not true. Everybody's here listening, so everyone
knows.
Invited.
The cat is out of the bag.
If you want to come to eat some of Aaron's French toast, then send me messages.
Okay, just a disclaimer: if you get sick and die, it's on you. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that's also true.
I don't think that will happen. There's definitely gluten in the bread, though. So if you need gluten free, you're gonna have to. So one thing I found with French toast is it is a lot about the bread. And like one time we tried wheat bread, and that was a bad idea. That did not work very well.
Sorry, Trash said protecting the ball is important.
Yeah.
I lost it.
The Aaron Lovejoy ball protector for your Vex.
I can make a waiver form for you if you want.
Extreme French toast eating.
You can have French toast, but you have to sign this waiver form first, and you won't sue me if you die.
All right, so we're going to be discussing the ball protectors and the French toast eating at ReaperCon. So, rock and roll. Cool. So I take it everyone's down with the pink airbrushes. That would be so sick.
That would be awesome.
I'm probably going to get in a lot of trouble because then everyone's going to be like, hey, when are the pink airbrushes coming out? And they're like, what are you talking about?
Yep.
They should just know. So, good times.
It's going to happen.
Hey, the funny thing is, or not funny at all, but we're staying for a little bit longer at Reaper to film some videos, like for online type stuff, and our very own Liz here.
Oh, no. Okay, you can't... Okay, well, it's fine. It's already on the bag now.
She might possibly be filming the cleanup video, so, like how to clean your airbrush properly and stuff like that, and I think that's super cool.
Thanks.
She's going to drop it like it's hot.
I'm just super nervous, because I recorded a video with you, but it was a little different.
It's different.
So hopefully...
She's going to be, like, cleaning her airbrush, and you're going to see, like, just drips of sweat falling on the airbrush, like...
It's just me crying.
I'm so nervous.
It's just me crying.
No, it's actually... the funny thing is it's... I think it's easier to film at Reaper because they actually have. It's not just us.
Yeah.
So like if I want to change the focus on my camera, I'm like, they got somebody to do that, and so it's like you can just talk and do your thing, and it's perfect. But I could always like sort of hang out with you, or maybe there's somebody else that would do it that would be a lot cooler than me.
Maybe.
Yeah. So.
Okay, I gotta catch up on chat. Gilded Lion Minis. That's Justin, by the way.
Justin. Okay.
If I bring French toast at ReaperCon or Krispy Kremes, can I attend the airbrushing class? I don't know because I don't know if we're gonna. I don't know how that is gonna work.
The airbrush class at Reaper?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good question. My guess is it's already sold out.
Yeah. But we do have an airbrushing class coming up that's online, and I mean, you could always go for that.
Yeah, that's like a different type of thing. Probably better than the in-person ones, honestly, but yeah. So, but also, we're at ReaperCon the whole time, so maybe you could help me out with my lychee slicing, and I will help you out with your airbrush action,
there
Jackson.
You go.
And we do a little trade out and keep it legit like that. So.
Okay. Next Reaper Live, I expect nothing but pink Vex memes. Yes.
Yes.
All day long.
We'll just like the House of Vex will just get more and more pink. Like
Yeti,
we'll just.
Yeti has a powder coating gun.
Really?
Tolerances are pretty tight on an airbrush though. That couple micron thickness increase can mess that up.
So it couldn't. You'd have to. Everything would have to be sprayed on the outside of the airbrush,
right.
which.
I mean, my hair is just falling out. I'm sorry if y'all are just having so you're watching me pull my hair out. It's just.
I thought you were just trying to be like.
I'm not trying to play with it. I can just feel it tickles my arm.
I would play with my hair, but I ain't got any. So it's like.
Sandpaper the needle, right?
What?
No.
I don't think so.
Never do that.
So your needle and your nozzle are manufactured to fit perfectly into each other. So if you start stripping things off, not good.
Okay. Jack said drinking cider and painting my contest entry. Just getting ready for Wednesday and Thursday at ReaperCon. Perfect. Oh, that reminds me. Hold on, let me get through these things and then I'll say what I was gonna say. Gilded Lion said yes. That sounds good. Y'all can trade services.
We can swap spit.
Oh, that's not what I said.
I mean like talking, because sometimes people spit when they talk.
Louise. Oh my God.
Clearly. God, what were you thinking?
Zach said the online miniature monthly online classes are via Zoom and Discord. Highly recommended. Thank you, Zach. Appreciate it. We love you.
Yes, we do.
Can I get a beverage check? Dark and stormy here. Ooh.
We don't got nothing. Like right now, while we're drinking?
Just guess. We'll see if anybody can guess what it is.
I'm gonna guess water.
That's not water.
It's in a fancy
cup.
cup.
It's on my head.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Iced coffee. Ooh. Or kiffy. Strawberry lime cider. That sounds delicious. Cider is required to paint. Yes. Whoa. Scotch is good too. Peach schnapps. See what you did there, Zox. Paint water. Great choice, Pelos. Fuzzy navels. It's like peach and orange, isn't it? I don't know what that is. Dogfish head. That is a great choice. Dr. Pepper. Love Dr. Pepper. Pickle juice? Yes, Heather. Yes. I might have some pickle juice later. Pepsi. Make a mean fuzzy navel. That sounds delicious. And vodka. That is what everybody is having. Man, you guys are on a roll. How dare you say ew pickle juice? I love pickle juice. Drink it straight from the jar.
I'm with you, whoever said that, but you know.
Go home Aaron.
Hey, you know the best part about Liz and I's relationship is there's certain things that I really like and she doesn't like at all, and then there's certain things that she loves and I don't like at all, and it works out perfectly because usually it's food.
That's true.
And so she can have all the pickle juice she wants. And
I just love pickle juice.
I mean, I don't mind pickles that like every once in a while, but I'm not like you're into that tart stuff.
I love sour everything.
She will drink a bottle of vinegar.
I will drink vinegar straight from the jar.
Straight out of low cash. Yeah. It's disgusting.
Or mustard straight from the squeezy thing. Okay. Oh my god, my mouth is watering. But I'm thinking about vinegar. I had a friend in college who ordered pickle juice slushy. Yes! No, that is not gross. That is delicious. When we were little, we used to make pickle juice popsicles. So we would pour pickle juice into like a little, well, we used Solo cups because we were broke and we didn't have like ice cube trays, because those were fancy apparently. So we would just put them in a Solo cup with a spoon in it, and then we would freeze it, and then we would just eat it. It was delicious. If anybody's wondering, not that anybody cares, but it's so good. Helps with cramps and the heat. Yes, exactly. Water, good choice, Heather. Pickle juice makes me ill for real. I wish it didn't, but yeah, curling's sick. I don't know if this friendship's gonna work out. Camp Liz, yes. She's a keeper. I try. Post-work naps are always bad on a Friday. I get super weird dreams. Yes. Maybe it's because you're just like delusional from work all week. That would make sense. It's harder to rinse your brush in a can of cider, but not impossible. True. That's very true, Jack.
And there's so much knowledge being dropped tonight.
I was going to say something like 10 minutes ago.
Was it really important?
It was.
We love you guys.
What was I going to say?
So there was something that I was going to say that I forgot about, and then I just remembered.
Okay, well, maybe what you had to say had something to do with what I had to say.
Because it had something to do with ReaperCon classes, and one of the cool things, really cool things about ReaperCon is all the teachers are available, like, all the time. Well, maybe not all the time, but, you know, there's bathroom breaks and stuff. That's a no-fly zone, at least with me. You're not getting any tips, you know, at the urinal. Like, it's not gonna, yeah. I mean, I might be like, hey, isopropyl alcohol, 10% to 90% distilled water. Maybe that happens at the urinal, but nothing else, right? That being said, I've forgotten what I was gonna say. I'm excited.
Already?
No. Okay, so the teachers are available all the time, except for said urinal experience. And so it's like that was one thing when I first started going to ReaperCon. She's gonna lose it. When I first started going to ReaperCon, I bugged the crap out of the sculptors. Like I was just sitting at their part of the booth. Like I had my own spot on Artist Alley, and I was over with Bobby Jackson and Trey Manor and Jason Wiebe and you know all those guys, Gene Van Horn, and I just soaked in all that knowledge. So I'm sure they were sick of me by the end of the con, but that's, you know, as a teacher being there, that's kind of what I figure I'm there for. So yeah. So if you feel the need to ask some extra little tips or something, like hey, don't be afraid to ask. I mean, obviously if the person is like clearly doing something or running to their class, maybe give them a mulligan on that. But yeah. So do you remember your question, Liz? Your answer? Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I zoned out.
It's gonna be as soon as we stop the stream tonight. Oh, I remember.
Yeah. How about I was trying to think of the word freelance.
Yeah.
The other day while I was on stream because somebody asked
what we do.
Somehow we got on the subject of like what we do for a living, and so I was trying to say that I do freelance work because I do a whole bunch of random stuff, but instead what came out of my mouth was I like to work with my hands people pay me to do stuff for them. And I couldn't think of the word freelance. So, yeah, trash. Yeah, that was a huge
Where's
problem.
my wallet?
Aren't you supposed to be painting? We are 36 minutes in and you have not painted.
So remember what I said I hated most about Twitch was like when the painter comes on and says hello for like 45 minutes, and we've literally done that. Now, granted, it's been 6 months. We haven't seen people or heard people, or we never really don't see anybody right now. I'm looking at my computer screen. But yeah, it's probably get working on something.
Class sold out. You guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, so back on track. Aaron, start painting.
Start painting. Initiate paint cam.
Yeah.
I think the best part is we still see Liz. She can't get away. She can't get away. I've lost my air hose.
You've lost it?
I've lost
you've
it.
lost it. You've lost.
I've lost a lot.
Your mind.
I've lost my mind.
Hey, Mike. How are you?
So I'm gonna.
Hope you're doing well too. Also, for everyone who, when is the? Okay, stop reading. And say what you're gonna say, Liz. For everyone who watched our last stream, if you noticed, everything looks a little bit different because we moved our office around.
We did. I got a
like
pink
it.
rack.
Okay, so now I can get back to reading things because I got distracted. Yeah, see? Paint rack. Oh, it's gone. Just kidding.
Oh, here.
No, you're fine.
Paint rack.
My screen is behind yours.
That's right.
When is the finger painting class at ReaperCon? You can do that at any time.
So the big question really, I think, is should we do a gummy bear painting contest? Because remember a few years ago.
Okay, so Miniature Monthly mods in our Discord,
Mhm.
we're getting together on Saturday for whoever can join us. For just the mods, so that we can discuss fun activities and events that we've already planned and scheduled, but I've lost my schedule, so I need everyone to help me redo it so that I can make an actual list.
Reschedule.
Also, my keyboard just stopped working. Oh, there it is. Okay, so, but yes. Oh, sorry, I missed something. For ReaperCon version, what would you put on your convention top five must-do things? Like Zach said, do the factory tour, hang out with folks at the hotel happy hour. That's the best time.
Yeah.
Talk to artists in Artist Alley, yes, because they are super available and so sweet. Eat the meatloaf at Hula Hands and the dumplings. The dumplings are the best.
The dumplings and the tomato soup.
But
Oh
don't
my
eat
god.
it 'cause
What if they run
eat
out?
what if they run out and then I can't get my normal?
Those things are horrible. Don't even go near
Yeah,
it.
exactly. And enter something into MSP Open. Yes. Exactly.
So, babe, I just thought of something kind of funny. If someone were to, happen upon this stream without knowing who we are or what's happening.
Hi.
Yeah. But look, it looks like you're the one working on this airbrush, but you got man hands.
Yeah,
and
except
you've
for the
got,
fact that I talk with my hands, so
it's really like, what in the world?
yeah. Okay. Take classes, take breaks to absorb what you learned. Don't take morning classes if you are a morning person. Very true. Take pictures and do the factory tour. Yes. The last stream was before the pandemic, wasn't it? No, it actually was February of this year was the last stream.
Yeah, I think we've actually been streaming mostly through COVID.
We've streamed.
I think we started during COVID because
Streamed a pretty good amount through COVID. Gummy Sunday. Ooh, that might be a good idea. Go with a budget because there's more swag than you can afford. True. Uh-oh, where did it? Oh. to like actually nail down the exact things. We could fill up a month. Yes.
Okay, so speaking of spending too much money at ReaperCon, what are things that people are planning on? Like, what booths do you want to hit up? Because I know, so our friend Christine Van Patten and her husband have a booth this year, and she has her Moonlight Minis. There's Patrick Keith with Bombshell, and both of those companies have legit trophies for the painting, like sick trophies for the painting contest. But there's a lot of other companies that show up that are really cool and have really good products like Scale 75 and stuff. So what are you guys, or is it just a free-for-all? You're going to go there with just unlimited funds and just start spending?
They might.
We try to do that, and then our credit card starts getting declined.
We don't try to do that. We have a budget, and we stick to it.
We blew it in about 45 minutes at Gen Con.
Oh my gosh, we literally did, but we only bought art.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Super cool.
It was really cool.
Let's see. After the MSP prizes are given, do ask the painters for critiques. Yes, or before. Yeah, always ask for critiques because that's what's going to help you get better for the next year.
Right.
Heather said collect ribbons. That is super important. I am very sorry. We will not have ribbons for Miniature Monthly or Aaron's Lovejoy Art.
Or Peachy XO.
Or for me. Because I dropped the ball and forgot to order them. So.
To be fair, I mentioned it like a day ago. And I was like, hey, were we going to do those things?
Well, it wasn't just that. It was... Lane had sent me a message and was like, hey, this was like last week. He was like, oh my gosh, I need to order my ribbons. Well, that prompted me to be like, oh, I need to order my ribbons. And then neither of us remembered to order our ribbons.
We need to have like International Ribbon Ordering Day, and everyone orders on the same day for ReaperCon. But it's like 6 months before ReaperCon, so you don't get screwed in the end.
Yes, exactly. Ooh.
All right.
So people are going to be going to Jacob Jansen's booth. Ooh. For the plants.
Nice. Oh, those are freaking... will take all my money. That's so good. So good. In fact, hold on. I'm going to show you what I got last year.
Okay. And then Josh, I can't talk. Sorry. Jess Rich is going to be there. She will have a booth. They will have a booth. So then also Scale 75. Yes. That one shop brings the more time box sets.
These are the plinths. Look at that. Look. Oh, the finish is gorgeous.
It's super dusty.
It is dusty, but it's super gorgeous.
That has just been sitting on our bookcase for a year now.
I didn't realize he puts felt on the bottom.
Yeah.
That's awesome. He had hot pink ones there last year.
Yeti, don't worry. We will have Miniature Monthly ribbons next year. So, and yes, Palos, he is definitely willing to sign the Miniature Monthly book if you bring it. So, for those of you who did back the Art of Miniature Monthly Kickstarter thing, or the art of the first Kickstarter, there we go. Bring your books. Erin will sign it for you. And Elizabeth will also be there, so she can sign it too. Yes. Absolutely.
Yeah, we've got our book.
Okay,
it's awesome.
So this is what I just remembered what I was going to ask. 45 minutes in. Oh, you're showing the book. So this is our important question that I usually ask. What did you have for dinner tonight?
Because we didn't have dinner.
We didn't eat yet.
We're sad panda. All right.
My nephew didn't leave until 7:30, so I didn't have really enough time to eat. So Aaron's daughter went to go pick us up some pizza.
Pizza.
Oh,
hey,
ramen.
You had that last night. So, quick question for the hive mind. Should I make this guy rock or should I make him metal?
That's a good question. Really only use Chimera. Will paint be available? What brand tastes the best? Do you mean available to use or available to purchase? Zach said he went for pizza and had a burger. I still cannot believe that you went to a pizza place and got a burger. Why would you do that? Come on, Zox.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
But
Really disappointed.
He had beer and it made up for it. Okay, so we got rock, jade, rock, stone, marble, rock.
Alright, we're going rock.
Rock, yeah.
Rock it is.
Heather said broad with fried onions and sauerkraut. That sounds really good.
Oh, yeah.
Non-toxic doesn't mean edible. Accurate. To purchase at ReaperCon. So scale 75 is usually there, so their paints will be are usually there to purchase. Then obviously Reaper, they have like a ton of paint, and their paints are absolutely
they're awesome.
But they are the best. And yeah, let's see. And as far as like whether, I think Reapers taste the best because it doesn't really taste like anything. I'm not telling you to go and eat your paints. Please don't eat your paints. Scale 75 does taste the worst. I will definitely 100% agree with that. Chimera also kind of tastes real bad. Top thing to do at ReaperCon, go to Buc-ee's. Yes, abso-freaking-lutely.
Oh yeah, we need to go there.
Yeah, I mean so whoever is going to be hanging out with us and that has a vehicle, one of the days we just need to like scoot over to a Buc-ee's. Maybe for breakfast.
And just stay there for a day and a half.
No, their breakfast burritos are so good.
They're legit.
Ooh, dumplings, pot stickers, and I will butcher that other word, so I'm not going to say it. That sounds delicious.
Gyoza.
No, it starts with a J. Might be Turbo Dork paints might be there too. That's true.
They have cool
Heather,
metallics.
you've never been to Buc-ee's? Oh, sweetheart. We got to
Friendship
change that.
over.
No, we got to change that. Just teach all the classes in the Buc-ee's parking lot. Problem solved. It's a good suggestion. We could totally do that. I use my Reaper budget to get her on Buc-ee's beef jerky. Well, you do you, Book Jedi. You do you. That is open airspace for airbrush classes. That is true, Kalos. If they were in Buc-ee's parking lot, the classes would be $300 each. You are not wrong.
I think we're onto something.
That is a great choice. And I bet they have an air compressor, but you might have to keep adding quarters. Sucks.
Could you imagine? Damn it!
Oh my god. That would be freaking hilarious though. Actually, I think I can. Oh. Where's the mini from? That's a good question. I don't remember.
This is a Shadows of Brimstone model.
Okay, so it's from Flying Frog. Sorry that it's not
It's one of their resin.
Reaper, but
Yeah. It's one of their resin models.
Do I? Magical patina. That's what they call Aaron.
Make it go away. I'm just, I wanted to do an experiment, and so we're doing it.
You are doing it. That is very true.
He's the Green Knight.
I still think it's funny that you put horse of Vex.
It's been a while. It was a long, long day. I kept thinking of my horse, Betsy.
What?
We lost her back in Nam.
We don't have a horse.
That's true.
Sir Gawain, gonna be sorry he took that ribbon. Huh? What ribbon? Am I missing something?
It's an inside joke.
Sir Gawain and the Green Knight tail. God, I don't know how I'm not bald. Okay. Hey.
So is anyone else painting tonight? Or is this just is this like a House of X reunion party and that's it?
We're just hanging out.
We're hanging out. Hanging 10, 20.
Oh, Heather's painting her shroomy. Oh my gosh, I need to paint. Heather, I forgot to grab a mouse link. I need to paint one. Paula said, I'm pretending to paint, staring at the minis I want to enter next week, and somehow paint is not getting on them yet. You know?
It's the first step to painting is actually painting.
Yes.
Wise words were never spoken.
Cranky Dog said, I'm washing my pillows tonight. Great choice, Cranky. Great choice. Book Jedi is painting a bombshell model. Ooh. Which one? Or is it a secret? I know, Heather. Shame on me. And Book Jedi is also painting a 1/17,000th scale cruise ship.
Nice.
How big is that?
Small.
I was going to paint Trasharama's toenails, but I couldn't find my 4-inch house. Oh my god!
Wagner power painter. That's what you need for my toenails.
Yeah, man. He's got some.
They're legit.
I call them tree climbing claws. Drunk non-metallic metal after finishing my 2 open entries. That is a great choice. Nothing can go wrong. Heather said I'm not working on my contest entries like I should be. Yeah, but that's okay. Because you're working on something else.
I was like, how's that going to end? It's okay because
My brain is so dead today. Holy cow. Well, I know, Heather. Thank you. You're just working on something else. My brain is dead. There's a late night, Sophie Says, PG-13. Wait, they still do Sophie Says? Oh, yeah, they do Sophie Says. We just never do it. Nolitha said, I dropped some minis in Simple Green. Does that count? It totally counts. Absolutely. Simple Green that's
unpainting
counts as
miniatures.
progress as long as you take them out eventually. True. I have some plastic minis that have been in Simple Green bath for over 10 years, so yeah, there's that. I feel like at that point they would just
continuously
be mush. 20mm cruise ship. Bombshell is one of the robots for a diorama. Ooh, sweet.
Is anyone painting the Bombshell spaceship? Remember he did that Kickstarter or whatever? It was like a huge spaceship or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm remembering wrong.
One of the vendors might, or maybe bringing down some bottles of Dirty Down effect paints. They do. I'm dropping some cash on it. What's Dirty Down effects? I can't talk. What is wrong with my mouth?
Sounds dirty.
Generally involves a trip to the hotel bar. Okay, but let's be fair. After, like, lunch, everything kind of involves a trip to the hotel bar, so they make a lot of money off of us.
Yeah.
Sophie Says, painted gummy bear. I still have my spaceships from that. Smaller ones at least somewhere. Finishing up my skin tone highlights with my airbrush. Great choice, Jack. Wasn't the huge spaceship from Talon's calf game?
I don't know, was it? I don't pay attention. I just remember seeing like a big old spaceship.
Things.
I see things, I get excited, and then I forget what they were.
Jack said I've got the Bombshell spaceship, but didn't have time to paint it this year. Yeah, Talon's Cab had a huge spaceship, but Bombshell did 1 or 2 or 3 ships that were cool retro-ish. Gotcha. What is that? Dirty. I gotta Google it.
It's time to do the Googles.
Dirty Down Rust, Moss, Verdigris.
So is it like some sort of technical paint or something? Like a je ne sais quoi?
Wow, that's actually super cool. It legit looks like rust. We will also be dropping some money on that because, oh yeah. I've never heard of this.
That'll be my next weathering class.
Yeah, I was about to say, this would be great for weathering that we just did.
You literally don't have to do anything. You just put the paint on and walk away and come back later and it's weathered. Right. Hey. Guess who didn't turn their phone off? Me.
You. Mine's on silent. Gonna go broke just looking at the vendor's inventory. It happens. Yeah, it is magic in a bottle. That stuff is super cool. What is the shortest amount of time you have ever spent on a competition entry?
I bought the model on a Saturday and turned it in Sunday morning. And I got gold.
There you go. Hands off my pants. Time to wake up. Yeah, I don't know what that... I think that was from yesterday. He had a private coaching at like 9:30.
Yeah.
My super watches. Zoc said Aaron is using my alarm ringtone. I about jumped off the couch. That was a, oh no, what am I late for moment.
Yeah. To be fair, I don't change anything on my phone. Like, remember when you got your first smartphone and you had to change everything was different. You know, you got the cool, like alarms for different people's texts and all that stuff. Yeah, I don't do any of that stuff anymore. I buy the phone and that's it. Whatever came with it is what we're rolling.
This is also coming from the guy that, like, used to throw his old phone around.
That's right.
Just willy-nilly. The same thing happened here. I was like, crap, what crashed at work? Sorry to make everyone panic. I'll have to remind him next time.
Actually.
If all the vendors show this year, the vendor area will be much larger than last year. Yeah, and last year was pretty. It was pretty good.
It was still pretty good,
like,
yeah.
I mean, I know that we didn't have like a ton of them there, but it was a pretty good amount. We spent a lot of money.
There's at least 2 like 3D print places and 2 or 3 actually.
Yep. There's some regulars that wasn't there this year. Oh, that's sad. Is that the correct airbrush compressor? No, it is a Badger TCU. Is that the...
It's the 909. But I don't think they sell them anymore. I could be wrong.
I'm gonna Google's. Oops. What is this? Oops. You can get it. Oh my gosh, that is expensive. So Dick Blick has one for $236.
That's the normal price of them. This is no one's ever paid that because
No.
Badger sells all their stuff at discount all the time.
Yeah.
That shows. But like at Gen Con, I don't think they had any compressors at all.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. Didn't Aaron have that proto of the exemplar last year?
The huh?
Exemplar.
The who's it? The
The
what's
wet
it?
palette? You're talking about the wet palette?
Ah, yeah, I did. We got it right before ReaperCon, and I took it with me. I
If
love
that's
that.
what you're talking about, I can go grab it for him real quick.
I love that thing. I've got it. It's right behind me.
Oh, where's the lid? Oh, it's on the cart, the rolly cart.
Yeah. Oh, do you want to see the lid?
Yeah, because the lid is important for it.
Yeah, but this is where the magic happens right here.
Oh, gosh.
Hey, just a quick tip.
Oh,
So,
Lori won't be there?
uh-oh,
Sad.
bummer.
I'm gonna miss her.
That stinks. So I put 2 sponges in my wet palette because I think these sponges are too thin as it is. Like I like lots of water in my wet palette, so I just put 2. I should actually probably put 3 because these are really thin ones. But anyways,
$450 for air compressor? That's crazy.
crazy. At that point, you could just get a regular air compressor, I think, and just deal with the noise.
That wet palette is in the VIP box this year. Oh,
Is it?
sweet. That's awesome.
You guys are stoked. So it's, I mean,
Oh,
wet
yeah,
palettes
that
are
makes
wet
sense,
palettes, but
Jack.
yeah, I like the exemplar ones a lot.
Yeah, that's usually how it goes. Things drop in price from $450 to $99.
To 2,000, just all over the place.
Yeah, you know. Well, that makes me sad that we're gonna miss Maury, but I totally get it.
take it her husband's doing better. Seemed like
he's still recovering.
Oh, I can imagine, but
what is wrong with me? So this year at Gen Con, Badger was selling all the airbrushes for $60. Yeah, that's pretty normal for their convention prices. If you ever want like one of their other, like their Patriot 105 or their Sotar, which if you just get the best, then that is literally those two airbrushes combined. But if you wanted to have two of both airbrushes, you could. Getting them at a convention is the best choice. Or during the birthday sale, but the birthday sales usually take a while before you get the product.
Yeah, you're not getting it
It's
tomorrow.
not going to be immediate, so because it's essentially a pre-order. Justin said the double sponge technique is required for Colorado. Yeah, super dry there. For some reason, it's really dry in here, and I don't
my wet palettes dry out so fast. Like, it's an unbelievable.
We're in Georgia.
We're in humid capital of the world, but
yeah.
We are in mega air conditioning right now, though, and that might have something to do with it, but
Probably. Our air conditioner doesn't stop running because it's so
awesome.
stinking hot outside. I really only want the Dragon Bust and a couple of minis, so if I can get them without the Barrowgate box, I will. Gotcha. Dragon Bust is great. It's dry and Denton too.
Dragons are hit.
I don't understand. It's so weird. Like, I don't know. Just so dry everywhere. Also, I don't know why I use that voice.
So parched. My lips are so parched.
They are. Reaper Con tip number lost count. Be sure that you do some test painting to acclimate to the different climate. So true. 110 today? Holy moly. I don't know what it... Oh my god. I swear, I'm like a... I don't... How am I not bald? I am losing my hair left and right. I don't know what the weather was today. I think it was 86. Which doesn't sound that hot. But it's been really 86% humidity. Like it's just gross. It's just gross outside. But at least it's not in the hundreds. We somehow escaped that. We were in San Diego for a full month, and the entire month that we were gone, it was in the hundreds here. Literally.
I think that was our plan initially, was we would go back to San Diego to miss all the bad months in Georgia, and we worked it out perfectly without even knowing it.
Yeah, I think we didn't plan on that. That was just like a... I'm sorry, what? They don't have... They don't have our cheese-filled crazy bread anymore at Little Caesars.
Oh, good, because I don't like that. I know.
Okay, but Taylor and I did.
Taylor and you did. Well, that's why I always said, get it yourselves. Just don't get it for me.
Oh, that makes me so mad. Not really. It just makes me really sad because I wanted cheese. Like cheese and bread. Cheese, bread. Heather said it was 75 today. Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah.
There's a donut place on University Drive too. I love donuts too.
In San Diego? Or here?
I'm assuming they're talking about maybe in Denton.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think there's a University Drive in every city.
There is-ish. Not around here, but...
Well, there aren't any universities out here.
There's two.
I'm just kidding.
The main city that we live next to. Krispy Kreme sounds delicious right now.
Yeah, it does.
Jacob Jensen's gonna be at ReaperCon. I've been wanting to buy his plinths forever. Yeah. I can coordinate a Krispy Kreme trek. That'd be great.
Oh, yeah.
The closest Krispy Kreme to me is 30 minutes away, and I do it every other week. Yeah, I think Krispy Kreme here is like 20 minutes away, and we just never go. We have a Dunkin' Donuts like 10 minutes away, but...
Which, honestly, I would say is not a real donut, but...
Their donuts aren't as good as
they're
Krispy
weird.
Kreme. Gotta get Krispy Kreme with the hot lights on. Unicorn Donuts is not too far away from the store. From the store.
Has anyone been to Reaper's new store?
That sounds great.
Sorry.
It's okay. I'm trying to catch up on questions.
It is,
But Aaron did ask, has anybody been to Reaper's new setup store thing yet?
Yeah, is it cool? Is the pizza place open?
Tell us how it is. In Georgia, there is a Peachtree Street in every town. Pretty much. Not in my hometown, but yes, in pretty much every town there is a Peachtree Street. Krispy Kreme is further away. This is a mom and pop's donut place. Those are great. It's exactly what you would expect. Lots of sugar. And donuts.
Yeah. Yes, it's a donut.
I wonder if Krispy Kreme could be used as a base for French toast. Socks!
I bet it could. Hey, I've had Krispy Kreme triple cheeseburgers, and they are legit.
They opened a Krispy Kreme right by Palace's house. Ooh! If the light is on, you have to stop. It's true. It is a written law. It is a law. Dunkin' Donuts went downhill when wind chills first appeared. I don't know what wind chill is, but yeah, Dunkin' Donuts. I don't know. I'm just.
Winchell's is the other big chain. Apparently, Dunkin' Donuts makes all their money off coffee, not their donuts. The donuts are just like because you have to have donuts at a coffee shop.
Yeah.
Or at a donut shop. I don't know.
I guess. Yes, I dropped by the new store last weekend. How was it? Is
Don't
it
tell
nice, big
us.
and airy? Yes, during the wrap party, it was not fully or open fully, but it was super cool to see. Oh, I'm so jealous. We'll see it next week. They don't have the food license yet. Okay, gotcha.
That would be a slight problem.
Miniature cabinet lights weren't on though. Well, that's sad. So then walking distance. Dunkin' Donuts are baked. They don't count.
That's what's wrong with them.
That explains a lot. You can use Krispy Kreme for bread pudding. Jack, that sounds so good.
Pretty sure you could use Krispy Kreme for literally
You
everything.
just eat Krispy Kreme.
Yes.
And then just add a bunch of stuff to it.
They should sell Krispy Kreme raw batter.
Are you going to put bird poops on the shoulder of the statue?
That would probably be a pretty good idea.
Yeah, he will.
I like bird poop.
He likes poop. Man, we are an hour and 15 minutes in, and this is the first mention of poop.
We've lost our.
Guys,
We've lost our.
what's happening?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Losing our edge.
We are
Babe.
rusty. I see that. Had let me restart. I had to reset my brain. Man, I had minute 17 in the pool. I lost out. Socks, what are you talking about? Oh, okay.
They're betting.
Poop talk is powerful talk. Clearly, it makes Liz lose her train of thought.
Very true.
Sorry. I got you, Zox. I got you. I see. sorry. It's been a long week. It's been a long day.
It makes it all the better for streaming, though. I think.
It does.
Got to be a little bit of a loose cannon.
A little bit of a.
Little bit of a little bit.
Magoo.
Cuckoo Magoo.
Yeah. We are definitely a little bit cuckoo today, so. I don't know why I can't get comfortable in this chair. I think I just keep getting closer and closer to the screen.
Mm-hmm.
Got your loose cannon right here. You can give it to him next week. When you give him that big old schmooch. Loose cannon and poop talk. This is... Welcome to House of Vex.
Yeah, we're on it.
Just in case you have joined recently, this is Aaron Lovejoy's hands.
And Liz Hunt's beautiful face.
Aww. That's sweet. Thanks, babe. Yeah, he's painting a
Bang.
statue thing. There was a reason I was nicknamed the Subtle Corrupter. I like it. You're doing a really good job. This is usually the point in the stream where I say that you can ask Aaron anything.
And then I don't answer any of the questions.
No, he will answer. Just be careful with what you ask him, please, dear God.
Because I am telling the truth today.
Yeah.
Like, for instance,
No,
have
whatever.
I accidentally farted and or burped during Liz's Twitch streams?
Oh my gosh, my very first
Every
Twitch
single
stream.
time.
No, babe, it was my very first Twitch stream. And what did you do?
I farted.
You just let her rip. Farts.
I was trying so hard to be supportive, and then I was just doing work.
No, you
and
were doing great. You did really good up until that moment.
Up until that moment.
You just ripped ass.
I just ripped it.
How many nipples? That is not my question.
I would say
this is
2.
Your good old buddy, huh? You say 2?
Is it Kurt Knipple?
What?
Kurt the Nipple Knipple.
No.
No. All right.
No, that's Michael.
Oh.
How many nipples? Did you say yes?
Who?
Did
I
you
don't
say
understand
yes?
the question.
It just says how many nipples. How many
2?
nipples can I say nipples?
3? 5.
Okay. He says 2. That question was for Aaron, yes. I figured. Being supportive makes him gassy.
Yeah.
Accurate. Hint, it's a fraction. 1 of 2? Is that 2 of 3? I don't know.
So the rules to Liz streaming, and they're good ones, is I have to turn my mic off so I don't yell at the video game I'm playing. And I still did it.
He still does it.
I still did it.
Still freaking does it. 3/4 of a nipple. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so Book Jedi, yes, you're more than welcome to ask about Aaron's 3D printing projects.
Oh, yeah.
Drop those away. Heather said, how do you remove a paint clog?
Heather.
No. Oh my god. I feel like that part of the class, you just need to clip it.
And play it over and over again?
Yes.
Heather, the rule is for airbrushing is you do as I say, not as I do.
So we have an old paint bottle that you're probably going to end up tossing anyways because we have like 3 of every single color that Reaper makes.
That's right.
if you can find an old paint bottle, I will let you demo it for them. Because Heather's question was, how do you remove a paint clog from a dropper bottle? Demo required.
Oh.
And that was why I stopped mid-sentence.
See, people want to see that. All right.
Yeah.
Let me go prep.
If you were in the weathering class,
you would know how to do this.
This past weekend, then you will know that I was cringing so hard and also maybe a little
She was not happy.
flustered.
Yeah.
Let's just say on our 5-minute break, I gave him the death stare.
She did. And I gave it right back.
No, you didn't. You
Actually, I was like, I don't
super
understand
funny.
why you're doing that. And she's like, do you even listen to yourself?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez Louise. I just found my original Games Workshop coat of arms. Coat de arms. Round bottles today. Are those the ones with the little black tops?
They're the hexagonal ones.
I love those things because they're the perfect size for my hands. We're just gonna move along. No, Litha needed a Liz cam for the unclog. Yes. I was not happy. Is that what you kids are calling it these days? Yes. There are 2 versions prior to the ones, the black tops. Oh, okay. So I have one of the ones with the black tops, and they're like that. It doesn't have any paint in it anymore because I used what I could and I scraped it all out. And then I sculpted a peen and I stuck the sculpted peen in it and I don't know where it went. Not that anything
All right.
was in the spring. So
You guys ready?
That didn't get picked up.
You guys ready for the demo?
That is not an old paint bottle. That is a new paint bottle.
But it's clogged.
Aaron Lovejoy.
That's all that's
no.
important.
No.
Okay, so we're going to be painting with this Acaxracta blue. And we'll put some up. Now here's the proper way to open your bottle.
Don't do this.
Now, no problems. Look at that. Perfect first try. I rest my case.
That is what he did during his weathering class. Because the paint bottle that we had, he was very frustrated because every time he would pick up a paint bottle from every brand that we own, it was clogged. So every commission that he was working on, clogged nipple. God dang it.
They got them clogged nipples.
I'm sorry, I remember Michael's comment. He said that was 3/4 of a nipple. That's your fault. I'm blaming that one on you.
So, here is the other.
Tip.
Yes, here's the other tip. Unclog removal system, and I didn't do this one because Liz was so mad at me during the class. But now I just don't care. So, you get yourself a drill, power drill.
Oh my God, you're not doing this.
Look at that. Perfect. Whoa, whoa, it's going off the paper. That's not blood. That's...
Why did you... Oh my God.
What? What is it? I guess we're using red today. But see, that's a little bit less evasive. Now, if that doesn't work, you just snip it. Snip it in the butt. That's what they say.
Heather's dying, apparently. I'm gonna say this anyways. Sorry, Reaper. This is just where this one's going. This is why it's after hours. This is not for kids, guys. Can we call it a paint circumcision?
Yeah, there it is.
Yes.
I have circumcised the paint pot.
Yes. Can't see the screen. Wait, can't see the screen? What?
listening.
White whale of miniatures, the one mini you want to paint, but you have never been able to get your hands on. And then I'll catch up with the chat in just a second.
Oh, was that a question for us?
That was for you, babe.
Oh, I thought, I don't know why, but I just think that other people are going to answer it for us. Go, Heather, go. Okay, what was the question again? I'm sorry.
What is your the great white whale of miniatures, the one mini that you want to paint, but you've never been able to get your hands on?
I don't know if I have one because I've painted so many things.
That's fair. Well, and that's okay. You don't have to have one. You want to keep thinking on it, and I'll just keep reading chat?
Let me think on it.
Okay. Aaron Lovejoy tanked the paint pokey market with a pair of scissors today.
Yeah, that's right.
So sorry, Reaper.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Just when Michael Proctor
got Liz's reaction, yeah.
All day long.
I can promise you that if anybody had seen my reaction then,
it was not a good one. You would have been like,
it was not a good one. I think the look I think I was red. I think my face was red with anger. I was so mad. And I was trying really hard not to sound like I was mad on the thing because I'm like, this is a class. We're going to sell the recordings of the class. I don't want people to think that I'm just like super angry at him the whole time during class. So, I had to suck it up, Buttercup.
She did.
I did.
And she did.
Okay. Oh, you can't see the screen because you're crying. Sorry.
I was like, shoot, is the camera off? That happened one time.
Oh, well, that's why I was like, what do you mean you can't see the screen? Like, I can see it. Is that the new Reaper Pokey tool?
You think I could?
It's just a pair of scissors.
I could do an entire class of just ways to open, interesting ways to open paint bottles?
It would have to be
it would be full. It would totally, I would go to the class and I would be teaching it.
Paint nipples don't have foreskins.
That's right. After an 8-month hiatus, House of X was canceled today by Twitch.
Yep. Reaper Justin, if we're going south, please just send me a message and just be like, calm it down. Oh my gosh, I can't see out of my left eye.
It's very interesting.
Aliens dropship? I don't know what that is, but Googles. The Hush Bust is Book Jedi's white whale. What is that?
Yeah.
What is wrong with my eyeball? Are my lashes sticking together?
My eyes have been really itchy the last couple of days, like ridiculously itchy.
Well, I've been having issues with allergies or something, but
I've been smoking a lot of peyote.
Yeah.
That's probably part of it.
Lies.
Yeah, we can't afford it.
Friends don't let friends' nipples paint sober. Accurate. So true. Sorry, I've got my after hours Reaper sense of humor going.
So someone needs to.
That is what this is for. I feel like this is just an outlet for everyone.
To let go.
To just get it out. Saw some cool Aaron sculpts on Miniature Monthly in the Discord this week. Are they for ReaperCon?
Technically, yes, and they will be there.
And that's all he can say.
Yeah, kind of, sort of.
Well, because it's.
Well, it is her contest entry, so I guess.
Yes, that is all you can say. It's not for you
to decide. It will be available on my mini factory after that, though.
Yes.
So I'm doing. So what happened is I started sculpting, one of my private coaching students is going to ReaperCon, and she was pretty far along with the painting of the figures for this mouseling diorama that she wanted to do. And I was like, well, how are you doing on the rest of the diorama? And she's like, I haven't started. This was Sunday night. So this is part of where Erin went off the rails this week, because her idea was really good. It was really good. And she was doing a really good job on the figures. And I was like, oh my gosh, I think I could sculpt like the diorama part of it for her. And I kind of wanted to. And then I was like, well, hey, I could also use it and sell it later on my mini factory page. And if we ever get that up,
we are gonna have it up before ReaperCon.
Come hell or high water, it's gonna happen.
Hell or high water, it's gonna be up.
So anyways, I started sculpting on Sunday night, and it's pretty awesome. Well, I mean, I don't want to pat myself on my back too much.
It's not Heather, by the way.
It's not Heather.
FYI. But I do have a lot of funny things that I need to say, so whatever you're talking about.
Keep talking, or stop.
No, go ahead.
Oh. All right.
Are you showing them stuff?
Yeah. I was gonna show them a couple of things.
Okay, well, while you get that up, are we doing fart jokes and more on the Reaper tour? Yes. So, yes, we are. That's all I can say about that. If you're in the Minish Monthly Discord, we are planning to do something super nice for our tour guide. So
As penance.
more of like a
sorry.
We're so sorry.
Sorry for
that
all
you were
everything.
Stuck with all of us, because we all got it on the same time.
Yeah, this is where Miniature Monthly gets kicked out of ReaperCon as a whole. Like, they're just like, if you're part of it, just go away.
Yeah. So, yeah. If you're not in the Miniature Monthly Discord, you should be.
Okay. Oops. What the heck? Oh, duh.
There will be maracas. Yes. Whoa.
Okay, so this is so it's a talent contest, a talent show, and she was gonna make a stage and everything, and so I was like, I could probably make a stage, and then the stage got bigger and bigger and more. Her plan is she's got mouselings coming down these stairs, so I didn't make the stairs bigger than normal, or big enough to fit a mouseling on, because there's gonna be mouselings on the stairs, and then there's like a line of them, and then I had the idea of putting the talent show thing, so like the mouselings are coming up, they're in line, and they get behind this, and then they come out to do their thing. So there's a little podium here for the lead mouse to do their thing, and then I've got this other little box over here, and Stephanie has like a little podium to put the presenter person, like sort of the MC on. So I didn't need to sculpt that, but I got that. And then the only thing I wasn't able to do was a backdrop. Apparently making cloth is a pain in the butt, and I'm starting to understand it, but it was just I ran out of time. So, but the cool thing is let's see here. So I've printed out some test prints, and they look pretty cool. But the neat thing is, so I had to cut it up so it'd fit on a smaller printer. But that allows you to actually do all kinds of different, I gotta go the other way, configurations of this. So like I could do something like this. I actually like this setup a lot. And then so I got excited and I resculpted it. So I put it up like that, and it's actually rounded on the back here. So my idea is, if you were to purchase this as a diorama, it's basically an STL file, so you'll be able to print it out and make whatever you want. But there's lots of extra doodads and bits that go along with it, and also you don't have to make just this. Like, this is the main diorama right here. Obviously it's not done in the back, but it's getting there. But you could use some of those other configurations and do a diorama like this, or do a diorama like that, or so you don't have to do it in any one way. I wonder if I've got Oh, these are just work in progress that I sent my buddy. Oh, there's our painting class from this last weekend. Did I?
That's what Trash said.
Is it misspelled? Yes.
No, I'm googling it just to double check because my brain is.
That would be.
It's spelled correctly.
Oh my gosh.
Trash. I didn't even look to see.
Okay, so I'm like, I've showed you this like 8 times now, and I'm like, she would have told me.
I would have noticed. So I am. Well, let's.
Oh my gosh, I literally almost had a heart attack there because they've already printed it out.
Babe, I'm sorry. I just
okay.
thought it was super funny because I had a feeling it was a joke, but exactly, Shaken. Oh, Shaken, you're here.
Oh yeah.
Yes, we are watching the Horse of Vex. Also, I think it's super funny that is still the background on your computer.
Oh, that one thing?
The 13-day challenge, yeah.
Yeah, it's all about the 13-day challenge.
Man. Sweet. Also, okay. I think I got caught up on everything. Yes, there will be maracas this year for the, if you were in our tour session on Saturday. Are you painting? Did it freeze?
Eventually.
Are you? Oh, you're just.
Yeah, I'm doodling.
Stop doodling. We're
doodling,
painting.
canoodling.
They can't see it, so it just looks like you're just sitting there. Oh. This may be the last tour in the old factory.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shut it down.
It probably. Well, maybe. Who knows?
You never can tell.
We will have to decide what song to sing with the maraca. We gotta sing? Nope. Oh, hi Nuke. Thank you so much. They said this is the first stream I've had a chance to watch. Quality content so far. You guys are fun. Well, we appreciate it. This is our first stream since February. Life has been very busy this year.
Took a very long nap.
Yeah. It's been a bit hectic and crazy. Trash said they might be in the new building next year. That would be awesome. I wasn't sure like exactly what their timeline is, but yeah. It's been hold on, I gotta count.
Okay. So this was some of the stuff I did today. So I've added.
It's been 7 months since we streamed last. That's a long time.
It has been a long time. So I made microphones. So I got little ones if they're not standing on this. So like if you wanted to do like a talent show and have like, you know, a bunch of mouselings playing the lute and the guitar and all that stuff, you can just have microphones up at every person. I've got a little hula hoop thing because, you know, some people do hula hoop in talent shows. And I need something for this side. I'm not sure what. So if you guys have any ideas, I'm all ears. Or any other ideas that like I've thought of like a box with a bunch of balls in it or something. Like I don't know.
Balls.
Like what do people do at talent shows? You know, like it's crazy. So I don't know. Pretty nifty.
I'm trying to Nuke said I'm trying to teach myself Blender. That's amazing work. Yep.
Thank you. It's hard at first. That is what she said.
I need something like this for my Bard college. That sounds super cool.
So I was also thinking of doing different things for the sign. Like all the sign with talent show isn't attached to anything. It's a separate piece. So I was thinking of doing other things like because it could be a play as well. Like it's a theater, so you know you could have like Romeo and Juliet or something, or just like the Mouseling Playhouse or something. I don't know. Oh my gosh, that's some straight up pizza right there.
Wow, Aaron just
And a map.
got up and went straight for the pizza. So he's doing that.
So this is all I have left. I feel defeated.
Judge desk. Plates on sticks. Oh, that would be super cool. Mouse holding up a 10 sign. That would be really cute. It needs a piano. That's what Nolita said.
Oh, a little mini piano.
Yeah, that would be
Okay,
really
these are all
cute.
great ideas. Is
Magic
someone writing?
chest to cut someone in half.
Is someone writing this down?
Hold on, I'm not done. A magician's table and a knife throwing target. That's what we have.
So, the cool thing is since Blender is precise, everything is the right size for little mouselings. So, as you can see, my cute little stairs, just big enough for a mouseling. Perfect. I mean, they're technically too big for mouselings, but.
I took a picture of everybody's
Suggestion, by
the way.
Oh, that's fantastic. So we got these pillars in the back. So everything comes off basically, except for the main stage. The main stage is one solid piece, and I'm actually making it, but you can put it together this way, which is backwards. You can put it together the right way, which is that way. I cut it in half because my student didn't have a big printer. But I also have a version that's just the whole thing prints as one, because I do notice on these bigger pieces, there's a little bit of warpage. It is what it is. So luckily that's in the back. You could put this thing up. This is obviously to put a thing on top.
Oh. Well, I guess you wouldn't really have to fill that then. The gap between the two pieces.
Yeah, I would definitely fill it if it was me, but you could technically not. Like, you could cover it up pretty good. So here's stuff that I printed out for my basing class. So we've got sandbags, and these are all going to be on my mini factory as well. So I'll have sets of like sandbags, and I'll have some that are like machine gun shot and everything. And I've got 50-gallon drums in all different ways. So usually when I'm putting these into dioramas or onto bases and stuff, I always have to cut them up. And I was like, what if they were just pre-cut? So the way I did these, they have little bitty pins down here. They come on a sprue basically, and they have little bitty pins, so you just pop them off. But so I've got these ones, which look pretty cool. They're your standard 50-gallon drums, but then I've also got ones that got like bubbling ooze inside of them. So that's kind of cool. So I don't know. It's fun doing stuff like this. I've also got what else? What else do I have for the class? I have a bunch of Reaper bits too for the class, but these are just the ones that I made. So I've got cinder blocks, which I've never seen like correctly scaled cinder blocks before, and these things are awesome. Again, they just pop right off, and you can put them, make a wall, or stick them on the ground, whatever. And then I've got the other thing that I have, my favorite thing, is I've got these little rivets. So rivets and nuts and bolts, and I've got like you get a couple sprues of them in the class, and basically they come with this post right here. So all you have to do is drill into, like if you're doing a tank or a dreadnought or something, you drill in with your pin vise, and then you can literally just stick that shaft down into the hole. And sometimes it's like you have to do it a couple times, but it is what it is. And you stick the shaft into the hole, and then especially with a little bit of glue, use something that's real sticky, stick it in there, and then it's stuck. It's there. You ain't getting that rivet out. It's a done deal. Did I explain that correctly, Liz? Yeah, pretty close. Okay. So anyways, these are something like I used to always buy these at the railroad shop, but I've made a bunch of different sizes of them. So yeah, I've been super busy beaver at the sculpting stuff.
He is not innocent, Nuke. He knew exactly what he was saying. He was also watching, I bet he was watching my face too. Nipples. Oh my gosh. No tips at the urinal. That's exactly right. No tips at the urinal. Nope. Zox, he is not going to repeat how that works.
I've also
You
got...
can discuss that on your private coaching.
exactly. So I've got this chaos spear that I made. So like I've been making a bunch of just like assets, stuff that you can make conversions with and stuff. This is for a 75 millimeter figure, but super cool, and it comes in different pieces. I made it so it's got a 3 millimeter shaft, and it's fairly thick.
You stop saying
Well, it's a 3 millimeter shaft. I mean, what? It's a 3 millimeter.
a post.
It's a straw.
A post.
It's a post. Okay, yeah, because everyone uses a post on their spear. So you could replace this with a piece of like brass rod, a 3 millimeter brass rod. Super cool.
Have a good night, Heather. Sorry, I need to get that in before. Can we see Aaron's rods again? No.
Yeah, if you'd like to see the rod a little bit more, maybe I should get the metal rod, and then I could show.
Where's the barrels? Can you show Nuke what the bottom of the barrels looks like once you've removed it from the.
I haven't taken any of the barrels off. Here, let me find. Those are the ones I was gonna paint. Hold on a second.
Oh, okay.
You know, the funny thing is I don't know what the bottoms of the barrels look like.
Okay. Well, that's what clips are for.
Great clips.
No, they're gonna clip the video of you talking about sticking the shaft in the hole.
Yeah. It's very important that you don't get like a 4 millimeter because that shaft is not going to fit in the hole.
Jesus.
So, I mean, this is where I fumble around and get nothing done.
Oh, you're fine.
All right.
We can also go over.
So these barrels come off like this. I haven't actually taken any of these off, so this is where I'll find out that I did the post wrong.
I'm kind of shocked how quickly Aaron whipped out the thick shaft. I am not shocked.
Some people would say for a 4 millimeter shaft is not that thick, but for a 3 millimeter hole, it is very thick.
Okay.
Just saying. Can of corn.
Because the base looks like it could double as a bench if it was printed with legs. The only waste would be the screws under between the barrels and the base.
Okay, I can see where that is a problem. This is where I probably should have done this before.
Checked before?
Yeah, but if you take your bone saw, this is the best way to get these, especially the one that's like broken open. But check this out. That actually looks pretty cool. So
oh my god, and this is where he cuts his... Oh my.
Yeah, I bone sawed myself.
Yeah.
To death.
The bad thing is he's done so many of these darn test prints, and do not cut towards yourself. Cut away. Away.
Away. I don't know how you cut away with a bone saw.
Oh my god.
So I can see where on these barrels I'm gonna need to either make the posts smaller. Or make them longer because it just needs to be something that breaks off a little bit more easy.
Yeah.
Because look, check this out. So where's my where my other things? I already lost stuff.
God, I hope not. I really don't want to have to take him to the hospital tonight. The bone saw looks like it could wreck a shaft.
Yeah.
Yes.
So this is how they should pop off. They just pop right off. And then if there's any little nubs down there, you can either scrape them off with your finger or file them off, whatever. Works out pretty good. Let's see if it works on this. Yeah, there you go. So they just pop right off. So maybe.
So I think the flattened ones you may just have to do a little.
I need to change the size of the post on them.
Yeah.
I'm glad somebody said something because I hadn't checked yet. Yeah, that's a pain in the butt to get off.
Sugar and super glue. Those are good choices for if he hurts himself by accident.
Yeah, as I cut my finger off right before ReaperCon.
Oh my gosh. Well, you almost cut your finger off that one time.
That is true.
And then you almost passed out at the game store.
Yes,
Like,
that was also true.
That was when we were still.
I was trying to woo you.
No, yeah, you weren't we were dating.
Yeah, we've been dating for a long time.
We had already been dating for like 2 years, but we were still doing the long distance thing. So like you were still in California and I was still in Georgia. So that was a great text message. Hey, I almost cut my finger off.
Joking around, and then I realized I almost did cut my finger off.
Aaron Lovejoy, the red green of mini painting, cringing so bad, nipples.
All right.
I
epic failed on my.
Anymore. I'm literally looking at Discord.
Yeah.
I had to stop looking at his screen because.
So I think what happened was I made my things too short, and they're basically it fused completely to this. So my whole plan of not having to cut a barrel in half is ruined because you literally have to cut them off completely. Oh, look at that! Boom. See, it worked perfectly. First try. So if you're like, hey, I'm doing this Mousling Theater thing and I need a barrel on it, boom, you've got it. Obviously, I see what happened.
Hashtag professional. Yes.
Ah.
Oh no, that
so
one just messed up. That looks like a peen.
No, it does look kind of like that. So that is dried resin that didn't wash out, which is amazing because I washed these pretty well. But that also means that it was so tight, I need to make them a little bit taller. So easy fix. I'm on it, Drill Sergeant. But it should have broken off easy like these ones. These ones are much easier, but I think I'll make these ones a little bit taller too. But that being said, then you can just be like, hey, it's a Mousling Theater. They're all watching barrels of nothing. So there you have it. But cool stuff. I've also got I'm making stuff that you can put into scenes and stuff. So I've got like these blunderbuss shotguns. These were actually fashioned after real pirate guns that we saw in a museum, which is pretty cool. And I do stuff like, so this one has been fired, so the hammer is forward, and this one is cocked.
Blunderbusses for Warhammer 40K.
That's right. And then I've got pirate pistols. So like if you're making a diorama and you've got a couple of these guns on the ground, or you've got them leaning up against a thing, you could have them already fired because they would have shot them and dropped them. Here's a pistol. This pistol is super cool. So, anyways, I got lots of cool little bits and bobs, and I'm currently making more dioramas and basing sets and stuff. So, yeah, that's what I've been up to.
They were joking around about you being professional, and so I said professional at the same time that Michael said professional.
Professional.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys need to stream more often. That's why I post.
Once every 8 months, we'll be here.
No, okay,
no,
so
we're gonna get back on it.
The plan is to do it once a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we're gonna make it. It's gonna be a party up in here.
Yeah.
So everybody.
We're gonna have to talk to Ron and just be like,
hey,
what exactly can we not say on
Tuesdays?
Stream? But we could also do some streams on my thing too. Maybe you could get on there and paint.
Yeah.
And I'll just commentary.
We can cross our streams.
And cross the streams.
Ba-dum-bum. Alrighty.
How many kids do you want? Never.
Correct.
Not that. Is there a time set? Talk to Justin, not Ron. Ron has no rules. Justin has rules. Deal. I will streaming on Friday from 1 to 4 from ReaperCon. Still have to watch us if you're not at ReaperCon, or if you are, you can also watch us, obviously. But we usually do it between 8 and 10 p.m. on Eastern time. As far as the date, we don't have the date set for next month, but I can do that as soon as we
find out what's happening next month.
I don't think we really have that much going on in September.
When is Dice Fest?
October is Dice Fest. So.
Wow, we get a month off from.
Yeah.
Crazy.
It's a good thing I sent my kids to grandma's. Yeah. Nolitha, this is definitely not a family friendly stream. This is Aaron we're talking about. I mean, and it's after hours, so it's a thing. That nozzle is clogged, get the drill.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
this is how you clean out your Vex.
And once every 8 months, we increase the chance of
We need people screenshotting
True.
this stuff and just, it's got to turn into memes.
Yeah. Yeah. No. I no kids. If you're at ReaperCon, you can stare at them while they stream. It'll be the best. Oh my god. That is the quickest way to make my anxiety go from 0 to 9,000. I would freeze up, and then my face would probably turn bright red. This is not convincing people to stop. Oh my gosh!
You basically just invited everyone.
Cam is watching too, and he says, LMAO, tiny lady with big man hands.
See, I told you.
Dang it! Yes, Cam, that's exactly what's going on. Technically, ReaperCon is September. Okay. True.
But it feels like it's not.
You guys. Of course, I find you guys, and I'm moving further away from ReaperCon. Aw. Well, do you go to any other conventions, Nuke? We go to a lot. Camel said I use at least a 10mm drill bit to clean my airbrush. What?
That was a huge millimeter
What?
thing.
Please tell me you're joking. Please tell me you don't actually use a drill bit.
I actually saw somebody do that a long time ago,
That's so scary.
and their airbrush did not work after.
I bet it didn't. Moving to nowhere, Nebraska. Days of conventions are done for me. Aww. That's really sad. This is super embarrassing. I don't know where Nebraska is. Is that like...
It's, I think it's in Puerto Rico.
I'm just ignore Aaron. You were literally dead center of the U.S. Yeah.
I think it's a law when you move to Nebraska. You're not allowed to do anything else after that. It's like
That's
an
really sad,
unspoken
though. I'm
rule.
sad that you won't be able to make it to conventions.
Do they have internet in Nebraska?
Baby, he's not like going back to Little House on the Prairie days.
Well, you never know.
Or she. I don't know. I don't want to assume. I'm so glad we get to see your reactions instead of Aaron's face. Makes for a priceless stream. WTF.
It is way better. I've been bugging her to
One
do
big
this for a
fiber
long
in
time.
corn country. A gig? That is really nice. Because my parents' farm, they were getting a 1.7 megs.
Mm-hmm.
That was how I would work. And that's also how I would play Guild Wars 2. Which makes for super fun disconnections a lot. Definitely a heat. Okay. Good to know.
Well, cool. So you can still make it to House of Vex. Man,
Yeah. 1 gig in Denton now. Frontier has a deal for $50 a month. Oh, nice.
Yeah, we have 1 gig too. It's awesome.
I think we pay more than 50. I think we pay 60 or 6. Actually, we pay 69.
Do we?
We do. We actually pay. I think it's 69. Nice. Exactly, trash. Nuke said we're a heavy gaming family of nerds, so it has to have high speed or we wouldn't be there. Yeah, that's how we feel. Well, we wouldn't be able to do classes. You wouldn't be able to upload your videos from Miniature Monthly.
Yeah, it would be bad.
I wouldn't be able to stream or play Guild Wars 2. That would suck. All the gaming nerds. You wouldn't be able to play your Warzone.
No, I'm one of the best in the world. In my house.
Compared to me and Taylor, maybe. Guild Wars still exists. Guild Wars 2 being on Steam is a big deal. Yes! What video games do you play? Guild Wars 2. I'm just kidding. I play Guild Wars 2. I play Guild Wars 1 as well. Guild Wars 2 is amazing. If you don't play it, you should. It's on Steam now, so you could do that. I was about to ask for his kill death screenshot. Yeah. It's cute. What else do I play? That's pretty much all. Oh, and Diablo 3. But I have a huge Steam library. Over 100 games that I have. A lot of them I've never played before, so I need to play them. I really want to play the Fear games. That would be super fun. They're scary. Hence the name. So what are you doing, babe?
What am I doing? I'm painting. Oh my gosh. So the guys who came and did our fence this week, I was just hanging out talking with them, and then they're like, well, what do you do? And then it started. And it was like the look on the owner of the company's face.
Please tell me you did not say, word for word, I paint dolls for a living.
No, I was like, okay, well.
That's usually what you say,
Yeah, well, that's a lot funnier, but I was trying to be cool with these guys because, we're all, trying to be cool with each other. And like, just the look on the guy's face of, like, what the heck? It was hilarious. The other guy was like, oh, my gosh, my niece and nephew do that, and, like, all that stuff. The other dude was just like, the look of disapproval and just, like it was so thick.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
That's what she said.
Like, so you just play with dolls all the time. Yeah, that's pretty much what I do.
What do you do? Also, we have a fence.
We do.
Thanks,
and it's
Jesse.
legit.
If you're here, I don't know if Jesse's here or not, but Jesse, if you are here, thanks for the fence. Because it's great.
It
I've
is
said that like 8,000 times, but
super great.
being able to let the dog out without having to put her on a leash.
It's amazing. I feel like I can use some of that red that I poured on here.
Will you be adding flocking to that one for Mass Effect?
No. Moss doesn't grow on this type of rock. Just kidding. It probably does. It'd probably be a good idea.
Have you been to Savannah? No, you haven't.
No. And I don't know why I'm mixing paint with my best brush that I have, but
I don't know either, but thanks.
Damn it.
That brush is, yeah.
This brush might be dead. I've done like 14 box arts with this brush. It's seeing the end of its days. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, that's fair. They're action figures. Exactly. Trash said, how many who let the dogs out jokes have you made since the fence went up?
I let the dog out all the time. It's awesome. I haven't done any, but I'm going to do it from now on.
Yeah, so right before we got the fence put up, the barking dogs that were next door got out, and they were in our backyard, just like chilling out.
Running amok. It was awesome.
Yeah, they were super derpy dogs. They're so cute, but...
They're really big and really young and really dumb.
Yep. Vines do grow on that statue. Yes. Hence the vines that are on there that he, for some reason, painted stone.
Well, I mean, they could have sculpted vines on the statue. I mean, it doesn't have to necessarily...
I don't know why they would do that, but maybe.
Although, maybe... I haven't read the fluff on this. Maybe this statue is like empowered by the earth. And the vines are coming and making it.
Zoc said, best brush. I was watching and cringing. Happens.
It is what it is.
Just watch over the vines with umber.
That's right. Glowing umber. Ooh, I like that red. Shazam!
Wow, you're really excited about this. How do you all combat swamp butt from sitting down for so long? Air conditioner.
You don't. You just embrace it.
Although I do have to pee really bad. I just realized that. So I need to do that. With raw umber and burnt umber, who the hell knows how to cook umber? Do you fry or saute umber? No temp above 70. Powder. Yes, that's how you cook umber. It's called the painter's spread. Who doesn't like a painter with a big booty?
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
I have a little booty.
Aaron has a non-existent booty.
Alright.
Just in case you were wondering, I simmer my umber. I almost said underwear.
Your umberwear?
I simmer my umber till it's a golden brown.
Nice.
Good one. That was a good one. Sous vide umber, yes. I personally paint naked and embrace my Perfect. Like a Hank Hill style? Yeah. Zoc said, umberwear, that's fun to wear. Oh, that rhymed. I really do have to pee though. Okay.
Do it.
I know, I'm just afraid to because...
I'm going to say something that you're going to regret.
Also, I'm just going to go ahead and say this now. Just because he's been talked down about it before. If Aaron talks about me using the bathroom, he has my permission to talk about me using the bathroom.
That's right.
This is part of our relationship. I really don't care. So just know that. That comment just still gets me.
Rings you craw.
Yeah, it just gets me. I don't like people talking bad about you. It you now.
I think it's funny that out of all the poop jokes I've made about myself, I do one with you,
me?
and I'm like crucified.
Hey, guess what? Girls poop too.
I know, they love it.
Nuke said, now I have to see this piece finished. He's taken my idea and I'm invested. Copy it. Trash said, Aaron, with all the shadows of brimstone stuff you paint, when was the last time you played it?
About a month ago.
About a month ago.
And
so we have a gaming group, guys. It consists of me, Aaron, Taylor, and then my cousin and his wife. That is it.
We've played twice.
Played twice.
But
it's so fun. It's so fun.
It is super fun, and it actually does.
My year.
So at Gen Con this year, or every year, I just paint my models, and so Liz was doing the paint and take, and so I convinced her to paint the models too, and we got twice as much done. It was awesome, and she did an excellent job on the slashers. So my thought was that all these vines were part of the statue, but they do go down to the ground. Now the other thing is, if I paint one of the vines, I have to paint all of the vines.
Yeah, but there's not like a ton.
Well,
You also paint fast. You got this. They've told us before that we can go over, and it's okay. As someone who initially went away from Reaper to more detailed stuff, what do you guys like from their line?
All their dragons are cool. The Bones USA stuff, the detail is really good. I did have a couple where they were like maybe the plastic was bad or something on them. It was when they first came out, and they didn't clean up very well. But since then, I've sanded them, I've filed them, I've done all kinds of stuff, and the detail is just smoking hot. Like I did my true metallic class model, or maybe it's non-metallic. I can't remember what I'm teaching. It's one of those classes. I'm using the Mangu Timur model, and I'm using the Bones USA. And I used to always use just the regular bones, and the sword is like bent around in a circle and stuff. Now they're all perfectly straight. It's friggin' amazing. So, but Reaper has, so the hard part about Reaper is they've got 50,000 models to choose from, and a lot of them are meant just for like, oh, this is the skeleton horde for your D&D game. They're not meant to be like, the best model ever made. So you really got to look. But out of like there's probably like 5% of Reaper models that are like competition worthy, like sculpts. Like really really cool. But that 5% means there's like 3,000 of them. So there is a lot. You just got to look.
Zach said, were you victorious, or did the evil prevail and rampage the countryside?
We won. We did win that.
That
first
was about
game.
shadows. Yeah, we did win that. Okay, I am going to leave you in the hands of Aaron while I go pee, because that was a lot.
My very capable hands. My hands, Gruber.
Please don't say weird things.
And I can't see or hear any of you, so like.
Yeah, he can't read anything in chat.
Go.
So this is gonna be great.
It is gonna be great.
Yeah, I'll be right back. Oh my gosh. Oh my knees.
Holy cow! I got the major hiccups.
Yeah, you do.
All right. I can already feel this is going to take too long. This was a mistake. But it looked cool. more bummed that my drums didn't come off very easily. The other thing is they've been sitting around like curing further. Like with 3D prints, you want to put them in a dark place after you print them so they don't continue curing, because the longer they cure, the more brittle they become. So they've been sitting out on the table with the window open, so they've been curing for like a good week now. And that, coupled with the fact that I didn't make the posts quite long enough, is a problem. But the cool thing is, me being the one who sculpted it, I can just fix that and make a new file. So no harm, no foul. Bad news is I printed out enough for all my classes, so we'll have to figure out. People will have to just take them home with them and cut them off at home.
Tried to sneak back in.
Did you?
If I could hear what you're talking about.
Yeah. If you see a bunch of number 1 or number 2 posts, then no, I'm just kidding.
Nope. The new Bones USA models have been pretty good for detail. Agreed. I've had Minecraft open all this time and haven't done a thing because I'm having fun in chat. That's a good thing. That is a great sign. Vex usually ends up at the same time as my role-playing night, so I always miss it. This has been fun. Well, so glad that you were able to join us tonight. What you looking for?
Paint.
Drop some plugs for new folks. Oh.
Yeah.
Like
bring your friends next time.
verbally?
Verbally?
I guess I could drop links too. Aaron, you introduce us while I grab links.
Introduce who?
Who we are, just in case people have joined us.
I am Aaron Lovejoy. I've been painting for 2.5 months now, and I thought it'd be wise to start a stream.
Oh, Aaron.
I'm super old. I've been painting for 22 years, 23 years, something like that. And this is my lovely assistant, Liz Hunt, who also doubles as my girlfriend.
I do double as a girlfriend.
Which is, I always think it's very nice of her to do that, because otherwise I would just be a lonely dude painting dolls.
Okay, I'm getting links for people just in case. I don't remember. What is your Instagrams?
I don't know.
Oh, duh. How did I forget that?
Aaron Lovejoy or something? Lovejoy Art? Is it Lovejoy Art?
It's Art of Lovejoy.
Art of Lovejoy. There you go.
And we'll do Uno
Mas.
one more link. I don't know why I tried to speak Spanish. Okay. There's a bunch of links.
It's always funny because this really is just a paint night and a fun night for us.
Yeah.
So we never do links. Like, Reaper was like, feel free to pimp whatever you want. And it's like, we always forget.
I know.
Which that's okay too, because this is like,
maybe I should actually save what I wrote. I'm gonna send that to.
Yeah, because then
Who gets to get that link or all of that? Zox does, because he is
the link master.
At the top of my
link list.
Discord chatters.
Linky McLinkerton.
So you're welcome, Zox. Just ignore the message I just sent you. That's for me to say for later. Oh, wow, Vex usually ends up at this. Oh, I already read that. Jeez, Liz. Wake up. Time to add some Blender classes to your website.
Yeah. So part of that is I don't like teaching something I don't know completely.
True.
I did icicles, and yeah, I could do some other stuff. It's definitely one of those things that is a blast, and it's opened up my world to a whole new world of creating worlds. Stuff that I could have never done before. So
yeah.
like those little microphones, I could have made hokey looking microphones, but instead in Blender I can make perfect microphones and print them out. I just recently got myself a what are those things called that help you measure things? Calibrator? No.
The roller? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, the
I know what this is called. I just can't think of it right now. But look, it's all digital and everything. So like when I was figuring out my mouselings to make the hula hoops, I measured caliper. I measured how wide is a mouseling's body, and then I made a hula hoop would be a little bit bigger. So.
Thank you, Quindy. She got us our links all up. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Okay, hold on. I also missed something. I've missed everyone so much these last 9 or so years, and cannot wait to meet all of you chat peepos. Wow, lovely, intelligent, and multi-purpose. Yeah, that's me.
Liz is definitely the professional one in everything, the relationship, the business, everything. She is the glue that keeps it all going, and I'm just a bull in a china shop. So.
You are a bull in a china shop.
But it works good. It's the yin and the yang of our relationship, and it.
Thanks, guys.
Sometimes I can give you that little bit of chaos that you need, and then you just clean it. Keep us. You don't clean it up, but you. I don't know what to say.
Mr. Brownie points. He's trying.
Yep.
He's trying. I'm just kidding.
She fixes everything. That's what I'm trying to say.
I do. We're a great team. I think that's what you were trying to say.
Yes. There's no I in team, but there's an I in meat pie. I don't know what that means, but I saw it in a movie.
There's no I in team, but there is an I in meat pie?
Mm-hmm. What movie is that from? Bonus points to anyone who knows. Extra piece of I almost said tofu. French toast.
Extra piece of tofu.
To anyone who knows what movie that came from. And I do know what movie that came from. One of the best movies ever.
Oh!
What?
Well, I'm going to wait until somebody else guesses it. That is a great movie, though.
How'd you figure it out?
The graphical overlay shifted down
Oh.
and to the right.
How'd that happen?
Because you've got some weird hands. I don't know.
Oh, I think I accidentally hit it with my I almost said microphone, with my mouse.
Oh, okay.
My mouseling.
Nick said if you could only have 5 brushes for a contest piece, what would they be? Oh.
Raphael
He
8404.
doesn't even need that many.
And he won. Size 2 Raphael 8404. A good one. So it'd be 5 of them, and I'd pick the best out of the lot.
Pretty sure it was Spy Kids 3D. It wasn't that one.
I liked Spy Kids. I
Spy
don't think
Kids
I ever
was
saw
really
Spy
good,
Kids 3D, but I saw Spy Kids.
I know I didn't see 3D. It was not O Yeller. Oh my gosh, man.
Man,
I haven't seen that
how
movie
old are you
since
people?
I was like 5. He picked the best out of the lot, then he'd mix his paint with it.
That's right.
He is.
I don't play around.
He is chaos. And I actually have a mug.
In a hamburger.
And it says Chaos Coordinator, and I am.
And
This
I'm not
chaos
allowed
coordinator.
to. I'm not allowed to drink out of that one.
Okay, the reason I don't let you drink out of it is because it has it's not microwavable, and you reheat.
Oh, like
your
3 or 4
coffee,
times.
And so I have to tell you, you're not allowed to use these specific cups because I know for a fact you will stick it in the microwave.
Well, you know I don't listen to
I know that's
your
fine.
rules. The reason I don't drink out of that cup is because it says chaos coordinator and it just doesn't feel right.
Oh, okay. Well, that's a good point. That's a real good point.
I mean, I drink out of your I do what I want cup all the time.
It was quote is from RoboCop 100%. It's from Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead, baby.
It's so good. Which land of the Lost is the best one, Aaron? There is only one right answer.
None of them, because I never watched it. Does that get rid of my nerd card?
You can't just get rid of your nerd card by just saying. He really wants to get rid of his
I'm
nerd
not. I'm really not a nerd. I'm a skater who
Can't
just
skate.
can't skate anymore, so I have to paint miniatures.
Yeah. Toothbrush. Zach said toothbrush. Number 8 round. Winsor Newton Series 7. Number 1. A number 0 and a Monument Synthetic 00 for eyeballs.
Oh,
That's a good
that's
choice.
a good choice.
Yeah.
So I forgot about the size 8 hobby brush. That's definitely, but I don't need it to paint the model. So.
You don't need it, but it's super
But
helpful.
I want it.
You won't circumcise your favorite 8404.
That's
True.
right.
Board or fruit booting? Huh? Board or fruit? Board boot? Fruit boot? What? Like, is my brain just dying? Said he was a skater. Oh! You said you were a skater, like skateboard. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's be clear. Not a rollerblader or a scooter rider. Lame. Sorry if you rollerblade or scooter ride, but.
He used to. Supposedly he was really good, but I don't know because he can't find any videos.
Well, they didn't have video
Convenient.
back then.
This was back at the turn of the century.
Turn of the century.
He is a bit older than I am, so that might be true.
No, we did have video, but like back then you had to have a friend who had like a special VHS camcorder thing that would splice videos together. And I did have one of those friends.
No, this was before Nokia Brick.
That's right.
He skated with Abe Lincoln. He turned 50 this year, just FYI. You're welcome.
Like a boss.
There are videos you need a VCR to watch. No, he doesn't have any. He literally has no videos.
So when I got sponsored by Gordon and Smith, I sent them a video. It was like a sponsor me video. That was like the hip thing to do back then. And I got sponsored. And I don't know what happened to that video. It was a pretty good video.
Well, you should try and find it. I just want to see you. The one time, like, while we were dating, that you actually went to go skateboard somewhere.
I broke my back.
You like hurt yourself really bad. You sent me one photo of your feet, like you were like on top of.
Yeah, I was sitting on the
ramp.
top of the half pipe and hanging my feet over the coping, and I had blood running down my leg. It was awesome.
That was the only photo that I got. I didn't
That
get
was
any
so
videos,
tough.
Just got that.
That's right.
He can skate to McDonald's for senior citizen coffee now.
That's right. That's right. Correct.
Yes.
Can I get free coffee?
No, you have to be 60, I think, or 65.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It never ends.
You got a while to go. Like Z-Boy days?
I was after the Z-Boys. I was like Bones Brigade. Like Bones Brigade was already around when I started. Basically, I started my freshman year of high school.
I don't know what any of this means.
So 1986. And I
Oh,
started
before I was
skateboarding
born.
because all the cute girls in my church liked skaters. And I was like, well, if I'm ever going to get any action, I'm going to have to skateboard.
Aaron.
Then I realized I like skateboarding way more than girls.
Nancy, if you were watching this, now is a great time to click off. That's his mom. 86 was the year you were born. I was not even a twinkle in my parents' eye.
I was doing kickflips when you couldn't even walk. Bam!
I don't even think my parents were married yet.
I don't even think
your
parents weren't
married
even
in
born.
They got married in December of 86. But they met in like the summer, so they hadn't even met yet.
And I was already doing kickflips.
Yeah.
Like a boss. That was like the first good trick I learned.
How long will it take me to remix my Games Workshop Hawk turquoise paint?
Remix it?
I
Like
think it means like not like but like yeah.
I just spit all
mix
over. I don't know.
Great.
I've never done that because it just always seems like it never works out very well. So here's my theory on when a paint gets discontinued. Just throw it away and get whatever's new.
It said it's a circa 1990 paint bottle.
Holy
It's
cow.
such a pain to shake. I mean, go for it. Start now. Just sit there. Just trying to mix
Yeah,
it
and then
up.
update us at ReaperCon.
Yeah, and then tell
We'll
us
know who you
how-
are because you're the person shaking hot turquoise in the corner.
Yeah, it's Michael. he'll give you a smooch while he's still freaking mixing it up.
Shaking it like it's hot.
I've been shaking it for 5 minutes.
El
There's a song about
El
that.
Double.
My drink is not cold anymore. I'm just drinking lukewarm.
Gin and juice.
It's not gin. We don't own gin. We don't drink gin. It's not a thing.
Oh,
What?
you're right. I was able to get paint on this.
I told you.
I probably want to go back in
It's
and
mixed.
spend another.
So 5 minutes. That's the.
What?
It's mixed. This paint's all mixed up.
Oh.
Okay, good question. This is a great question. Are you pro blue liner or brown liner?
Good question.
I am pro brown liner.
Neither. I'm gray liner.
I
Bam.
like brown.
Eat it. So blue liner, if I want to make something incredibly dark, because blue is like a recessive color, and brown liner for almost everything else. So there's something about brown that just gives an added reality to everything. Like if you're doing true metallic metals, you really need a little bit of brown, even in your base coat, because it just makes everything look more believable. And so I like that element of brown. The brown liner is really good. It's really dark. And the blue liner, like I said, is usually I save that for like I need something to be really dark, like ridiculously dark.
How dark?
Ridiculously. Like so dark you'd be like, whoa, you used blue liner on that. That's how dark.
Brown is oddly organic looking.
True, because there's a lot of dirt in the world. Look at our backyard. It's like dirt city.
Not really.
Not really, that's true. We have a lot of grass, but we got a lot of dirt at the top. And in certain areas down below. But that's more due to so much rain.
Yeah.
Just, yeah.
Computer froze up for a second. That was weird. Some Reaper Pro paints too. Sweet. So I just realized I just sniffed my hair. I don't know.
We don't know what we're doing.
This is why it's taken me, 2 years of us doing this before allowing you to put me on camera.
I'm telling you, this is taking great restraint on both of our parts because we literally have pizza in the other room calling to us. And we're just like, we're so dedicated to the craft. We're not even going for it.
You were like, oh, I'm totally just going to eat the pizza while I paint.
I did, but it came right when I was like almost done with this thing. So it's like,
that's fair.
if I ate the pizza, then we'd be here like for 14 hours. And I think John would be like over it. Justin. Yeah. Whoever.
It's the J's, man.
It's the J's.
I
always get confused.
Names are hard. Sometimes I forget Aaron's name.
That is really boring wood, but you know what? We're going to go with it.
Super boring. Why didn't you paint it green?
Why don't you paint it green? I don't have to do anything you say. Hey, maybe I can use this paint that I opened. It wasn't this one.
Wait, the one that you cut?
Yeah. Which one was that? Oh, it was the blue.
It was like a blue.
There's blue and red.
Gray.
I actually used the red. The red airbrushed great. Oh, look, it's Claude.
Please don't ruin another one.
You know, you can just change the dropper tip of the bottle.
You just...
We have like 30,000 things of paint.
Yeah. Just, no. You goose.
I mean, if you think about it, look at how big this dropper is. It's massive. So me cutting the top off a dropper bottle is not going to do anything. It's not going to do anything. Listen, Liz. There's two things in life you got to know.
Oh my gosh.
Uncle Aaron's the best.
So this is what he does with my nephew.
And that's the truth. That kid is gonna.
All the time.
And it works, man. He loves me.
He always looks at him and he goes, "There are two things that you need to know." My nephew is 15 months old. He does not understand.
Yeah. He just looks at me with those doughy eyes.
Aaron goes, "Uncle Aaron's the best," and that's the truth.
So
What do you need to know?
I said that to my other cousin back when we went to San Diego the first time this year.
Your other cousin?
Nephew. Yeah. Whatever. To little Shane. Or no, it was Noah. I was like, there's two things you need to know. Uncle Aaron's the best. And he's like, no, it's not.
Yeah. Called you out, man.
He did. I was like, you're too old. All right.
You're doing a real good job.
I'm doing the Lord's work here.
So who all will be at ReaperCon?
I will.
We asked that question at the beginning, and then we also asked a secondary question, and so we didn't get a full
Answer.
Okay, Book Jedi will be there. Zox will be there. Meg will be there. Cranky Dog will be there.
Heather will be there. She's gone already.
Heather will be there. She is sleeping right now. Probably. Maybe. Who knows? Also, Lane was supposed to be in here. Where is his butt?
Yeah. It's probably out doing Kung Fu
I see
stuff.
how it is, Lane.
Yeah. That's what it is.
Trash said people will be there.
Yes. There will be several people there.
Shaken will be there. Freaking Lane, right? Jack will be there. No one knows me though, so I'll be the lonely guy with the white beard. No, that is not true. I mean, I don't personally know you, but you'll just hang out with us all weekend.
It is
We got a big crowd of crazies.
Yeah.
We're
There's enough people that you can kind of get lost in our group.
Yeah, it's true.
That's pretty much how it is.
If I'm not mistaken, I think all of our mods for the Miniature Monthly Discord will be there, which is going to be super cool. You can hang out with Graz and the Whitebeards. I like that. That actually sounds kind of like a band name. Graz and the Whitebeards.
You know what's weird? When I first started going to ReaperCon, I was like the young kid, and now I'm like the old man. Like, how did that happen?
It is a band? A band of wizards. Yes.
A band of lizard wizards.
With the new hit single, You Shall Not Pass. Did you say lizard wizards?
Yes, the lizard wizards.
You were the young one, now you're the malcontent old fart.
That's right. Complaining.
Yeah, bless his heart.
I remember when mouselings were invented.
It's super funny because I'm like, ooh, I want to stay up and just keep drinking and have fun, and then he's like falling asleep on the couches.
That's right.
Bless his
I
heart.
want to play around.
It's adorable. Zach said, lizard wizards in a blizzard. I'm actually really surprised that I said that without getting tongue-tied. Also, you spelled wizards wrong. Just sorry. I do hope they do the D20 drinks this year. I'm trying. Isn't it like if you get a 20, then you get your drink for free or something like that? What was it? I can't remember what it was last year. I remember rolling the die, but I was a little gone, so I don't remember what happened. There was a list, and you roll the die, and you get a rando drink. Oh. Yeah, I don't remember. There was. They have some really cool drinks. And you get a D20 out of a bucket. I hope they did that. Oh, the bartender that did that isn't there anymore. Hopefully they do it. I hope so. That was fun, I think. There's a D20 tavern in Denton now that serves local beers and has games. Ooh, that's super cool. Hey, maybe we can go there
Yeah, we're going to be there for an entire week,
there
so
until the 9th.
we can pull that off.
So that sounds super fun if there's local folks.
Yeah, maybe someone would volunteer to drive us around.
Oh, I don't want us to sound like a mooch.
We are full on
But if you
mooching,
wanna
but
hang out with
I mean,
us,
if somebody has a car, that would be awesome.
We're
Yeah.
supposed to be filming videos, but we didn't know like
Well,
which
we're not
days.
going to be filming videos 24/7.
No, but we
Yeah.
also didn't know what days we were going to be filming the videos, so that was why we booked it out
That's right.
as long as we
We're going
did.
to play around. We ain't playing no games.
Yeah. Look at that. Them vines got some green on them.
These vines got some stank on them. Green stank.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Just really trying to finish so I can eat pizza.
Aww. Hey, that drunken NMM from House of X turned out great.
Nice.
The pictures in our Miniature Monthly Discord. I'm not just going crazy and just randomly saying things. ish.
I would not put it past you, though.
I mean, it is almost 11 o'clock.
Yeah.
So.
I'm surprised they haven't kicked us off yet.
I know.
But it has been a while since we did House of X, so I get it.
Yeah.
And we are in rare form tonight, so it is what it is.
I love how Aaron's brush strokes are getting faster and looser as he tries to finish the piece.
Yeah. Like as quick as I can possibly go. The funny thing is, though, like when you're doing like a 2-brush blend, it does actually help if you go a little bit quicker because it, like if you think about it too much, it doesn't work. If you know what I mean.
Just doesn't work.
You know what I mean, Burn? Spray this out. Pretty stoked. Looks good. That's a clean airbrush. That is a clean airbrush, yo.
Oh, did you clean it, or did you just
No,
flame
I
it?
just sprayed through, but my the spray was good, so.
I'm just kidding. That's good.
So if you've taken my classes, you know this, but if you haven't, when you're spraying out between colors or at the end of the day or whatever, watch that spray, and you want to have a nice fat cone of spray. You probably can't see it on this video, but you'll be able to see it on the recording. If that spray kind of undulates in and out while you're spraying, that means that you're probably clogging. Like there's a little micro clog in your nozzle, and you might be airbrushing just fine the whole time, but that little undulation is something that tells me, hey, when I get done with this color, maybe I need to clean my nozzle real quick. And at that point, it's really easy to clean your nozzle because nothing's caked and dried in there. But like in a month, it'll be harder to clean out. So in this case, my stream is very good, strong, like bull. Let's try it again. Oh yeah, look at that stream.
Strong streams are important. Yes, we're on the same wavelength.
Hey, it's the little things in life. So anyways, that's a clean airbrush, even though
it's dirty.
It's very dirty on the inside. I don't have any lights close enough to actually see inside there. There we go.
Oh.
So that doesn't really affect my airbrush at all, the performance of it. It's whatever's in my nozzle. My nozzle right now is pretty clean. I think. It was clean with the stream test.
Welcome to the House of Urology.
Yes.
Aaron Lovejoy.
Yes, where we will make sure your stream is portent in the wind.
That's horse of urology. Yes, accurate.
Yes.
It's the right time to mention that Hank Hill has a narrow urethra.
Yes, he does.
Oh my god. I feel like I have just a chat full of Aaron Lovejoys. ReaperCon is going to be great.
We're all just 8-year-old boys at the end of the day. All of us, literally.
Bless it.
Alright, so this is the
I've been
PC
waiting
version.
for that joke since Hank Hill was mentioned earlier tonight. Man, and for the long haul.
Word up, G.
Oh, that's clogged.
What is? This?
Your nozzle. It looked clogged.
No, it's not clogged.
Oh,
There's nothing in it.
I was just kidding.
Alright. I'm going to do one more spray through.
I love the way he screws that cap back on. Very educational. It's a clean tip. Yes, sirree.
Yep.
Oh my god.
So, Things we learned tonight.
Oh no.
If the shaft is too big for your spear, it will not fit in the hole. Like, and we're talking a millimeter bigger. It's too big. Protect your ball because you don't want it shoving through your nozzle. Okay? And that's it. That's all we learned tonight. There's really nothing else.
It's too long.
Yeah. So that being said, I think this is the best miniature I've ever painted.
Yes.
That's false. That is false. But came out pretty cool. I like it. For minimal effort. It's not too bad. And it will look great in our games. I think he's going to come out and kill a bunch of fools.
Oh, I thought it was terrain.
It is terrain. But
So
one beauty of Shadows of Brimstone, you can just make stuff happen. I'm sure so usually they're terrain packs. Either the terrain itself does something, or it has like, this is a special totem or something in a particular world. And so when I don't know, there's like, sometimes they have like an extra scenario or something that you can go through because of it. But otherwise, it's just a cool piece of terrain that I can use for anything, really.
Yes.
Not bad.
It's perfect.
I feel like I didn't paint it, really. I mean, I stippled on the one color at the start over black, and then I just did glazes with my airbrush. So no actual, like, base coating with the airbrush. It was just all glazes. Not too shabby.
That's great.
Cool
Seal it,
beans.
call it done. We just don't seal it. We're lazy.
We're anti-sealers. Some people are anti-vaxxers. We are anti-sealers, which means we don't seal nothing. What?
Sealing ruins the finish anyways. True.
Yeah. So a lot of times sealers, especially the matte coats. So gloss coat on a miniature makes it look cheap. So you don't want to do that. It's really the thing that protects it. So if you want to protect your miniature, you want to gloss coat first and then matte coat second. But matte coat, the way matte coat works is it actually blocks your vision seeing the model, and like in a minute way. And so a lot of times you'll find that like these little, like I put that subtle red into the statue up in the bottom, and that might just go away with the matte sealer. So, all these little nuances of color and stuff, you'll probably lose. So there's just no reason to do it. A lot of people used to do matte sealer, like helps their blends. It helps blend the colors a little bit. But you don't want to be like relying on that. Just learn how to blend good.
Yes, apologies. Josh said apologies to anyone named Matt. Your code is great.
Yeah. Sorry, Matt.
Accurate.
Yeah. I don't think Matt DiPietro uses matte coat, so
I don't think so.
he might. He could surprise us. He might use tons of it. You never know.
Who knows?
Good times.
Well,
I'm spent.
it is 11 o'clock-ish,
I'm putting a fork in myself.
our time. So I think we're probably gonna. Where does Matt get his coat altered?
I think it's Burlington Coat Factory or something.
Sure, we'll go with that.
I don't know.
Oh, excuse me.
We'll ask him to do a video on it.
But stick a fork in Aaron and call him done. Yowza.
That's right. You guys can all check out my shirt, Stealing Hearts and Blasting Farts.
I didn't know what you were doing. I just saw you standing up, and I got.
It was about to get
a
inappropriate,
little nervous.
but good times. Good times.
Night Hurt is live. You want to raid into them? Sure, that sounds cool. Let's raid
Sure thing,
Night
Jelly
Heart.
Bean.
Quindy, can you do that for us? No forking Aaron on the stream, never. That is 100% against terms of service.
Yes.
Okay, well, thanks everyone for joining us tonight. This has been super fun. We're really glad to be back. We will get everything planned for next month's Horse of Vex.
We all been riding that horse of Vex.
Yeah. So stick around for the raid of Nightherd Gaming.
Oh yeah.
Thanks,
See ya. Bye.
Bye. The horse heresy. Wait, don't hit anything yet.
Okay, so they're doing stuff.
Yeah.
They're making it happen.
You too, Quindy. Thanks.
Yeah, see you all next week. The people who are going to ReaperCon. Super excited. Come up and say hi.
They're done. You can get it off now.
Keep talking. Stop